Yo,
We've done it.
we did it. We're here.
We hit buttons and now we're live.
Yeah. We done did the thing. And I'm not dead. I was.
You were dead.
I was double dead.
That's the only reason we haven't streamed a little bit more.
Yep. I got sick for like a full-on week, and then I immediately got my period after that. So life has been great.
So fuck that.
Oh, shit. Sotenbori, welcome back. Almost 5 years. Duh, stop, you're making me feel old.
I was really confused why I was hearing Pokemon Snap music before.
Yeah.
Welcome. I just heard it. I'm like, Professor Oak?
It's
and then
because
he went, welcome back.
I used to just say that to people whenever they resubbed or whatever, or came back after they left for a while, and I was like, yeah, you know what, that's the alert sound. Because I was like, I don't know how many people even get this reference without me putting the music in there, the doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Yeah. And that's my story. Also, thanks for reminding me that I need to turn the volume up on all my Stream Deck soundboard stuff and all my alerts. It's real quiet. Yeah. I don't have time to fuck with that right now.
No.
So you better believe that I'm going to forget about it until next time.
I just like that you can... I just like throwing apples at them.
Oh, just so that piss them off,
they get mad. They're like, stop it!
Hey! Ooh, a food. No, I love Pokemon Snap.
You're doing load game, not select adventure.
You what?
You're doing load game, not select adventure.
Oh, yeah, no, I am. I'm just fucking with the controller.
Okay, just making sure.
This one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love Pokemon Snap. I love the new Pokemon Snap. I think they did a great job.
I didn't really play much of it. I tried to get into it.
It's real good.
And then didn't.
My boy Typhlosion is in it.
And then
that's my son.
The end of that story.
And then they like went back and added stuff later, which was a nice surprise.
I think I just wasn't in the mood for Pokemon Snap.
I'm always in the mood.
You're stressing me out by selecting things that are... Because if she were to select any of the other ones, she would get massively spoiled in 2 seconds.
I do this all the time. I'm always fucking...
The moment you start this, though, the cutscene will play.
Right, which is why I'm like...
Yeah.
Just saying hi first. And also, I have wine, and I was going to get a glass to put it in, but Danny was like, be a degenerate, so I'm drinking it out of the bottle.
Be a degenerate.
Yeah. Wine mom style. This one's for your mom.
Yeah, this is for your mom specifically.
Yeah, specifically.
By the way, both of us, very good friends with your mom.
Mm-hmm. Except it's going to get, like, all over my upper lip. I'm going to get, like, a wine stash.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, anyways, I'm excited to get back into this. My throat is still not all the way better from being sick,
you should be fine.
I'm making Daniel do the heavy lifting, but I'm still doing stuff.
You just tell me whatever heavy lifting I have to do.
I'm pretty sure since this is the second case and we're just starting it, that the judge will not show up. So, but if the judge does show up, that's on you,
Okay.
Because I don't think I can do that voice right now.
That's fine, yeah. That's completely fine. I told you the voice you have to prepare yourself for, so if you feel fine to do that.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. I can do that.
Then you should be
The only thing that actually is rough on my voice really is just the judge voice.
The judge voice.
Or if I, whip out the Teen Girl Squad voice.
You don't have to do that, thankfully.
No, that's on you.
Prosecutor Ouchie is gone.
But also, if you just wanted to do it, that's on you.
For this case, I don't think I have to. But for future cases, definitely they'll be making a reprisal.
All I know, yo, son, thanks for the big drink. Well, I actually have water.
Just took a big drink.
Yeah, well, I have the wine bottle. You can choose if you want to tell me which drink to take, but big drink usually means water. Because I need to be told to hydrate, because I forget. And that's bad. All I know about this particular case, which is pretty much nothing, is that there's a character that shows up, and I know they're going to show up because their silhouette is literally right there. Yeah, and I know about this character because Tumblr.
Yeah, Tumblr. I mean, they're a fun character. And you will see why in this case.
Yeah. I'm here to hydrate the washing machine in DanielRGT. Hell yeah, really good at Tonka. Did you ever tell me what RGT stands for? Like, for real?
I can tell you, it's so boring. It's such a boring story.
I don't care. I don't think I've ever actually asked.
It's really... So, The R is my last name.
Okay.
Which makes sense.
Yes, that makes sense.
GT is a website I used to work for.
Oh, okay.
I used to dabble in games journalism because I thought that's what I wanted to do growing up. This was back in like, I must have been 12.
Man, you
13,
dodged a bullet there.
14. I was something like, because I grew up reading like EGM.
Ah, okay.
And I was like, EGM is cool. Like I like some of the
That's
stuff.
such a kid thing to be like, I like this. That's gonna be my job.
Right. That was essentially it. And so my friend like started up his own like website where we would review games, except we were like in high school.
So you were dog shit at it.
We were dog shit at like
everyone
really
in high school
bad.
is dog shit at most things.
Yeah, we were dog shit at it, but the site had the initials GT.
I tried to start my own like Shonen Jump type thing when I was in high school. It was just as bad as you think.
Yeah.
Maybe worse.
I mean, these game reviews were really bad. I remember writing a game review for Final Fantasy X, and...
Did you say anything good about it?
No, I didn't.
Oh. Well, that's not that bad then.
Yeah, but my reasons for not liking it were dumb.
Okay, that's fair.
Because it's like, I don't know how much you remember about 10.
I remember a lot about 10.
One of the main like things, I wrote a long paragraph about this. There's the very early part in 10 where Auron gives Titus the sword.
Okay, yeah.
And Titus is like, the fuck is this? And it's like really heavy, and he like can barely hold it. And then the battle starts, and he wields it with one hand very easily. And
that's really funny. And though. I never even thought about that.
I had a major gripe with that in my review. And I'm like, this shit sucked because of that.
Ludonarrative dissonance.
It was bad.
Yeah.
Eventually to the point where I had to rewrite my review for that game so that it didn't have such a dog shit paragraph in it. But I still didn't like it. I just had to come up with actual reasons.
Yeah, there are plenty of legitimate reasons to not like 10. There are people who do like it, and their reasons are valid.
There's reasons to like 10. There's just also reasons to dislike it.
And those were way stronger for me.
Yeah.
I did not. I also came out like the gate frame 1 hating 10 because it stole 9's thunder.
10,
right out the gate.
Just hate. First of all, I hate Titus. I hate that.
Yeah,
character.
I also.
He sucks.
And I can't get behind if I just don't like the main character. What am I doing?
That matters a lot to me.
Yeah.
I thought he was stupid, looked stupid, sounded stupid.
Yeah. Because people love to dunk on the laughing scene, which is dumb, by the way. But people dunk on it because they're like, look at this example of terrible voice acting, and I'm like, well, if you look at it like that, you're missing the context of the scene. Tidus's voice altogether is just not it for me.
Yeah, I just didn't like it.
Like, they are laughing badly, forcefully, on purpose.
Yeah, I
get that.
The Japanese version of that scene is also hilariously bad.
But even knowing this...
But yeah,
it does not change.
Like it. I just thought he looked stupid. Because he had, like, he's wearing shorts, but one is, like, a shorter short than the other short.
Oh my god, it's so dumb looking.
And I'm like, bro, you look like shit right now.
Yeah, like, who even dressed you, dog?
Look like shit.
I mean, clearly his parents weren't around.
Well, yeah, there was no one there to tell him, bro, you look like shit right now. And he was a sports star, so all the girls were like, we'll overlook this very clear fashion faux pas. Because you're good at sports.
Yeah. I didn't really like Yuna either. She's more interesting.
She is more interesting, but she's also...
not my cup of tea, though.
She's also fairly, like, straightforward.
Yeah.
Like, there's not a lot going on with Yuna.
Yeah.
There is more, like, as you get through the game.
Yeah, it's not that she has no depth or anything.
Right, even then, her personality is pretty, like, predictable, straight and narrow. Like, it's just like, yeah, okay.
Which,
and then Seymour sucks.
Yeah. Like I hate Seymour. I hate everything about Seymour.
He looks dumb, too.
The character design is so fucking whack.
And also, he sounds dumb, too.
Yeah. I hate it.
Yeah. There's a lot I don't like about 10.
Yeah. Most things I don't like about 10, to be honest.
That's the uniform. Okay, that's fair. But that is, he never changes out of it, and that is on him.
That is on him, yeah. He could have changed out of that uniform at any... Because, I mean... His team wasn't that great either, so
yeah.
He didn't need to rep his team that hard.
Him.
I'm not wrong. It's the world that's wrong. Yeah, the most
Also,
deep...
no, that's not the uniform of the Besaid Oryx. That's the uniform of the Xanarkan Apes. Because the Besaid Aurochs wear Wako's clothing.
Yes.
And that team is all Brother. There's a guy named Brother. He's fucked up. He's the Bo Jackson of Blitzball.
For some reason, I remember his team, but I don't remember Brother.
Brother he's not an important character. He's just like in the actual minigame of Blitzball. He's cracked. Well, because you can just go behind the goal.
Oh.
So Brother is faster than everybody. So you can pass the ball to Brother and then just go behind the goal, and then the AI is like, what do I do? And then you just sit there. And then you pass it to Titus and do Jet Shot, and Jet Shot is unblockable.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
So you just time everyone out. It's really boring.
Brother is really? Riku's brother?
That is funny.
That's kind of hilarious.
He was so powerful, they're like, he's canon now.
I actually don't mind Riku. I'll give...
Riku is fine.
Riku's fine. She's okay.
Well,
and the Al-Bhed thing was interesting, but frustrating.
The Al-Bhed is probably the most interesting part of 10.
Yeah, I agree.
There's a big like racism aspect. They have a cool language.
Yeah,
there's also like the cool like thing wwhere you can start understanding the language, so some of it gets translated.
I'm a sucker for shit like that, so I love that kind of stuff. He has a crush on Yuna, so openly cringe about it. Mm. Yeah, it wasn't for me. I was too busy loving 9, and then 10 came out like immediately after 9. And I was just like, okay, everyone cares about 10 now because, whoa, the graphics! Yeah, dating cousins is not a taboo in Japan. Yikes. I mean, we have shit like that over here too. That's not necessary.
We do.
But it is more like a
level of cousin where it's okay.
Yeah. But like, it is still a thing that's like made fun of here, so you know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that it's accepted. It's just also a thing. Speaking of marrying your cousins, stuff about Britain. Here we go. I swear I'm gonna stop. That bit is getting old. I'll stop.
Here's a British person.
I probably won't stop, but I'll tone it down. Sorry.
In a corner of that small, dark room, Sholmes and I waited.
Wow, you weren't wrong.
Breath.
Frame 1.
I told you.
In time, there came from the ventilator a hiss and a soft, almost growl-like sound. Suddenly, Sholmes sprang into action, lashing furiously with his cane at a point in the darkness. "You see it, Wilson?" he yelled, his tense voice reverberating through the air. I raised my dark lantern's shutter, and the room slowly came into view. Sholmes was staring intently at one particular corner when he started whispering to me. The victim's most perplexing final words. The speckled band. I believe this is the terrible coil to which you referred, Wilson. In front of us was an enormous adder.
Ooh.
Its fangs bared as it threatened to strike. It truly was.
Look at that little noodle.
Speckled band.
No, he's cute. I love snakes. Also, I'm gonna have a hard time right out the gate saying Sholmes because my dyslexia always, I want to read it Shlomes, and I don't know why.
I'm on board. I'm on board with Shlomes.
I don't know why I want to say Herlock Sholmes.
So then, let us unravel this mystery and discover what events led to this curious murder. Pray, do excuse me.
I like his voice,
The
though.
door was bolted from the inside when the man was killed.
Shlomes.
To suggest the bolt was tampered with in any way. So, this would appear to be a locked room mystery.
Classic.
In his final moments, the victim scrawled a message on the floor.
Classic.
Almost certainly with the ink from this upset bottle. A Russian word. So the victim was a Russian man then. And the letters are well formed, suggesting he was compos mentis at the time.
Keruna?
And evidently not penned by the same hand as this message. In fact, I deduce it was written by someone of a different nationality.
Gun.
I don't know what Akaruna
This paper seal was placed just prior to the incident
means.
by the victim himself, I would venture. Well,
Unless I'm reading it wrong.
what have we here?
Who are you, and what do you think you're doing here?
Oh my god, he does not need to sound that much like the Heavy.
We must wait! That won't be necessary. You see, in less than 5 seconds from now, I will reveal the killer to you.
What? Don't be absurd. This is murder. I need cabin locked from inside.
Ah yes, the locked room. But that mystery is paper thin.
You don't mean the culprit is in there?
Who are you, and where have you come from? I'm a great British consultant detective, the only one in the world.
Professor Layton is pissed.
I presume you must have heard of me.
He's just a puzzle solver. That guy just solves puzzles.
Still. That guy's name is Biyat. Oh shit, wait, hang on a second. I gotta bust out the reverb.
Yeah, that's why I was waiting. Ugh, my head is throbbing. What's going on? Something's not right here. There's trouble in the air. Wait, I can't move.
What?
What the?
What? Huh?
Why am I in handcuffs? This is you. This is Susato.
Wait, what? Oh. So, wait.
Girl.
Oh, the chick. So you wake up now, huh?
Oh no, it's that guy.
I was like, this doesn't seems pretty out of character.
There's two. She's in this room as well.
Oh, okay.
This is skinny Russian dude. This is
Who's
also
who?
you.
Okay. We had to drag you out of wardrobe. I do not believe how you could not wake up. You are a true cold-blooded man.
You found me then.
Duh. We found you. And now you pay, criminal.
What? He said it with a K.
How long are you hiding in that tiny wardrobe, How is it that you're gonna get framed for murder twice? In the same game? Do you give Maya a run for her money?
Sorry.
Now you have been found. It is time to admit your crimes. Unless you want to find out how cold the ocean is,
No, I'll tell you everything. This is Susato.
Okay. There's only one thing I'd like to know from you.
But isn't that...
Why did you do it? Why did you take his life?
Miss Susato. Wait, what did you just say?
Who's dead? I need to know who's dead. I need to know.
Take his life? Where is he? Where's Kazuma?
No, don't say that. Ha! You pretend you do not know? You are a wolf in the sheep's pelt. You are the killer. Do not try to make excuses. Kazuma-sama was... No! I like him!
Get me a fade, bitch.
Oh,
Give me a
I
fade.
should have seen this coming!
I'm really surprised you didn't.
I'm surprised too. He was too good.
Yeah.
He was too...
I'm really surprised you didn't expect him
I'm
to...
so sad.
I thought you knew for sure he was dead.
No, he was so cool. I really liked him. I'm so sad now.
Give me a fade, bitch.
Fuck, I hate this. I was just gonna be like, this is balls, and press the balls a sound word, but like it's on a different screen, so I almost pressed the Goemon laugh track. Just I'm so sad right now. Kazuma-sama's body was discovered not long ago. Oh, I don't have to act sad. I am sad. Oh, I'm so pissed now. Whoever killed him is so dead. I'm gonna murder this guy. It better not have been us.
I'm gonna be pissed.
I'm gonna be so put him in jail. Put him in jail. I was bolted shut from the inside. That means that he shoved you in there to save your life because he's such a homie. I'm so pissed.
His body?
Oh, I hate this. Please, do not try to tell us you were doing this terrible thing in your sleep.
Kazuma's dead? But he can't be.
He can't be. He was gonna go to Britain.
And these handcuffs. Surely you don't think I...
Don't call me Shirley. I'm so sad. I can't. I'm pissed at myself for not seeing this coming.
It's really
I'm so
textbook.
mad.
It's textbook Ace Attorney.
It is, and I should have known.
It is.
Hi, Glaceon. Thanks for the
'Cause
raid.
I saw this coming.
I'm so upset. Maybe I think it's because there've been gaps between us streaming that I didn't.
You didn't really
I
think
didn't
of. You
think
weren't
about
thinking.
it.
You were sick. Your brain wasn't thinking about.
Oh my
Ace
god,
Attorney.
I'm so sad. How have I been? Awful, but I'm getting better. That's the quickest way to sum it up. I've been absolutely awful, but I'm getting better.
Yeah, she was sick, and then also a cool character, Sheila, just died.
I'm so sad. I can't believe he's
at the
dead,
beginning
man.
of the second case of the game.
I should have known, but I didn't. And
The second attack
I really
case.
like him.
They killed him off.
I'm pissed
so
at all y'all in the
quick.
chat that were like, yeah, Cosmo's the homie. Y'all made me think he would be around for a long time. It's your fault, chat. Your fault. I have to know. Why did you take Kazuma-sama's life? Why? Why? Answer me, please.
No. Grr.
Okay. You could probably get away with yelling if you need to. I was like, I don't think. Usually, I get because
I just don't
people are.
feel comfortable yelling.
That's
'cause
fine.
It's like this is like a voice acting embarrassment thing.
Oh, okay. No, I understand that too. I do, but I also sometimes I worry about peeking the mic, or I'm afraid of waking somebody up or disturbing somebody in another room.
I'm scared of peeking the mic, but I also am scared of not being able to like do that performance.
Yeah, that's fair. I get that too.
Because that's like that's a pretty intense thing to do.
Yeah, which I don't
I'm
have
not
that
that-
problem anymore, but I have had that problem in the past.
I'm not that intense in real life.
Right.
Like, I don't-
That's bullshit. You kind of are.
Not
In some
about
areas.
not in a serious moment like that.
That's
I'm
true.
intense in like a joking, ranty type of way, and on stream I could do that. But like in a moment like that, like crying out in despair,
Right.
I don't do that.
I'm definitely.
I'm pretty low key about my despair because I don't want attention called to it.
Yeah. Well, I do act that way in real life. If I'm in distress, I go into freeze, and I don't shut down.
I freeze up and yeah, I shut down
So
too.
I don't do stuff like that either. But I found wailing to be very cathartic in the booth to get out frustration, and it oftentimes comes across as despair.
Yeah, I don't know if I could deliver that performance.
I think that you could, but I also understand the.
I would need to be coached on it.
Yeah, because I've been there too. And also, I was thinking about this when we played Dual Destinies at the end. I did a shriek during one of Athena's pivotal moments that I was so worried it broke my microphone because I didn't pull away or anything, and it was so bad that in all subsequent Ace Attorney streams for that segment of streaming, I was like, I'm not gonna scream.
It was just 2 short weeks ago.
Oh shit, flashback. Wait, have we been on reverb this whole time? No. Okay.
Are you sure about this? Won't we get in trouble?
I miss him already. Don't you find it fun being a stowaway? Besides, how else could you come to England with me to study? Ooh, naughty.
It was really something else when they brought your luggage in here earlier, though. The way that Russian crewman just tossed your traveling case onto the floor. I thought I was gonna die.
Yes, I still can't quite believe that. I really didn't think you'd be able to fit inside my trunk. That was entirely voluntary. I couldn't help but laugh.
We're talking about butts.
He's talking about that booty. You must be even less of a man than you look. Oh, hey, don't disrespect short kings.
Hey! Honestly, I thought I'd broken every bone in my body.
Well, it's about 50 days until we dock in Great Britain. But if you confine yourself to my cabin here, I don't expect anyone will discover you. This is so gay.
This is so gay. Except he's dead now. I hope not. I get the feeling those Russians wouldn't be very forgiving of a stowaway.
This was a bad idea, guys.
You shouldn't have did this.
They're a sturdy bunch, that's for sure.
What I want to know is, why do we need to keep it a secret from the young lady?
Also, surprising that she's here.
She's your judicial assistant.
From our faithful judicial assistant, how do you say it?
Mikotoba.
Mikotoba? I keep wanting to say Mikotoba. It's like the same, but not the same.
It's the same, it's just, it would depend on how it's spelled in like actual hiragana.
Yeah, I would still read it the same way. Mikotoba.
Well,
but it's probably
there would be
Mikotoba.
an extra. It's hard to understand this if we're in echo.
You're right.
The echo is powerful, I will say.
From our faithful judicial assistant, Mikotoba, you mean?
From your close friend, more to the point. Surely we could confide in her, couldn't we? I don't believe she'd give me away.
No. But if she knew what we'd done, I would make her guilty by association. It's best that only you and I know about this.
I suppose so.
Anyway, it's about time that the steward is supposed to come and clean the cabin. In you go. I know it's cramped, but you'd better get in there, I think. It won't be for long. And anyway, compared to hiding inside my traveling case, it'll be a breeze.
Yes, but what if the steward decides to open the wardrobe for some reason? Then I'll be in for it.
Stop worrying. Why would he do that? I tell you what. Why don't you write "keep out" or something on this piece of paper? Oh.
What?
Then I can stick it over the wardrobe doors once you're inside. That's conspicuous as fuck, guys. Come on.
Oh no. We've only been at sea for about 15 days.
I probably could have kept the Reaver around for that, but it's
No,
been
this
on
is-
for a minute.
This is still like present day. How can this have happened? We were supposed to be going on this adventure to England together.
Y'all really did not think this through.
Together.
He was just like, I just want to sneak my boyfriend into the country.
Yeah. I like how Cosmo's like, she'll be guilty by association, but only while we're on a boat. Once
we're off the boat.
Yeah, then you'll just be like, it'll be like, oh shit, bro, what are you doing?
Crazy running into you here.
Here
I can't
in
believe.
a different place at
Wow.
the same time. You must mean you were on the same boat. That's crazy.
That's crazy we didn't run into each other. Where were you? We leave you at next port. Stay quiet until then. Don't make more trouble for yourself. Murderer.
No, I'm not a murderer.
Da, you said before. You said you admit everything about your crimes.
No, that's not right. I mean, okay, yes, I did stow away on the ship, but murdering my best friend?
My boyfriend? I'm so mad. No one else could have done it. Admit the truth. He's being very... I mean, you're being a little bit forceful with your accusations there, my guy. It's almost like you really want him to be guilty.
Susato-san?
I'm in mourning.
Please, tell me what happened. I need to know.
Very well. But there's something I would like to ask of you, too.
Those eyes. She looks like she's ready to destroy me. This nightmare's getting worse by the minute. I suppose all I can do is try to find out what really happened.
Uplifting. I just thought of a way that I could possibly make the reverb a little less intense without going through the 10,000 presets that plugin has. Guys. Well, I can do it in, like, when we hit a break
Sure.
point.
Yeah.
But, I'm pretty sure
once I
OBS
finish
has,
this, I'll probably get another drink, so
okay.
you can do that.
I'm pretty sure that OBS has, like, a wet-dry mix percentage that I can just, make it a little drier. I think. I gotta go look.
Yeah, it's just that the reverb accumulates pretty quick. So if you talk quickly enough,
Yeah.
I think it like bunches up.
But I think I don't want to adjust with like mess with the attack or anything because I can't fucking
Right,
I
that'll
can't
take
hear that in
forever.
real time. That'll take
Yeah.
forever. But I think if I could just go in there and just make the filter, the whole filter, a little bit
Drier.
a little drier, then it'll be the same but like less intense.
Maybe.
Hopefully.
We'll
try it.
Well, yeah, we'll fuck
Let's
around
find out how my boyfriend died.
He really has been killed, hasn't he? This isn't just a bad dream. And these handcuffs. They think I did it? They think I'm Kazuma's killer?
When they found him, the cabin was locked from the inside.
What do you mean?
I see a fucking vent up there. That's all I'm saying. You say this shit was locked from the inside? I raise you one air vent that looks very easy to get into. That's all I'm
Who
saying.
could fit through that? Maybe it's the ancestor of Maki, or whatever the fuck his name is from Apollo Justice, the blind kid who's not blind.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, maybe. Or like
Just
literally any
playing
child.
Just playing Lemon Moore's ballad in the next round.
Susato could fit in there.
What do you mean?
That would be crazy if your assistant turned out to be the killer in this case.
That would be like a wild.
That'd be
swing.
wild for Ace Attorney to do.
Yeah,
To just
I mean,
be.
they had your mentor be. A
They
killer
did.
one
They
time.
did Christoph, but it'd be so fun if they were just like, "This is gonna be your assistant. This is your Maya of the game." Just kidding. She's a murderer.
Just kidding,
she
she's
gets like
evil.
accused of murder, and you're like, "Here we go again." And
Yeah,
it's like, she really did though.
Did do it though.
Like Matt on guard is your assistant.
Oh, she did be doing it.
Yeah,
though.
that'd be fun.
There's no access to the cabin via a porthole window, and the bolt on the door can't be operated from outside. In other words, after the crime, the culprit couldn't have escaped these four walls,
What?
except for maybe that air vent.
They're just like, there's no way anyone could get out of it. And I just take one look at the screen and I go, there's a way. There's a way out.
I'm the prosecutor and stop it.
Or to put it another way, the culprit can only have been somebody inside this cabin.
Or they're still in here.
You're like, stop it. It's not me.
Or do you have some other explanation?
Sid!
Hi.
It's Sid!
You want to join us?
Actually, yeah.
Sid, then I don't mind telling you the spoiler.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
The
so,
boyfriend is dead! They
Oh,
killed
shit.
him!
Remember, like the guy with the windy headband?
Yes.
They killed him!
Fuck, what?
That guy
They
dead.
pulled a Mia Fey on me. I'm so
This is the second
mad!
case of the game. They
Oh my god,
They me a
damn.
fade.
And he's like on a boat to England, and he snuck you on with him. Secret boyfriend adventure, and then he got killed.
No!
So they think that you killed him.
Yeah.
It's a locked door
yeah,
murder.
it's you. You're the defendant.
Again, again.
Again.
Oh shit.
Cases in a row.
I have a thingy for you.
Yay.
Let me go grab my drink. I'm a little drunk, so I might pass out.
That's fine.
That's completely fine. If you pass out, we'll take over whatever voices we give you.
Okay, well, I'll be right back and hell yeah.
Grab me
Yeah,
a
you-
cup so
you
I'm not
probably-
as much of a
actually, there's
degenerate.
chair right
Can
there,
you
so
grab
can use that
me a
chair.
cup?
Yeah. Oh wait, like an actual cup?
She just
Yes.
needs a cup.
Yeah, I can
She
bring
doesn't
a cup.
like that she's wine mommying it right now.
It's because of the wine stash.
I told her
it's
to
giving
be
me a wine
I told her to
stash.
be degenerate and just drink from the bottle.
I am.
I
That's
thought
what
you
I'm
wanted
doing.
some of my drink, and I was like, hell yeah, you can have some, babe. Yeah, absolutely.
What?
Yeah.
I don't know what they're talking about. They're saying things under their breath and I can't hear them.
Fucked up.
Let's get fucked up.
Oh, they're just saying let's get fucked up. I guess we're getting fucked up
Let's
tonight.
get fucked
I guess
up,
we're getting
yo.
We
fucked
always
up
get
tonight.
fucked up on
Let's
Phoenix
get-
Wright streams.
Let's get
That's
weird.
true. I was like, well, I was gonna be like, well, we haven't lately. Like, I haven't really been doing a whole lot of drinking during streaming lately.
I'm
But then you were
ashamed.
like, Ace Attorney stream. No, don't be. It's not that. It's just because I'm broke and I need to be more careful about buying
I'm
wine.
broke too, but
But like,
I'm an alcoholic.
Ace Attorney. When you put Ace Attorney in the equation, we do
I'm
drink
broke,
during
but
Ace
I'm an
Attorney.
alcoholic, so hey.
Oh my gosh, where did this come from?
Oh, that's Big Round Chan.
Did we get that the last time we went?
I don't remember. I'm just accumulating cute plushies.
I know we got this weird-eyed one.
I gave them names and I forget them every time and then I remember their names off stream.
Okay,
So
let
we
me.
can't. Let's not distract.
I'll grab shit. I got it.
Wait, okay, no, wait. I'm saying this for posterity for the stream. The
Posterity.
big white one is Jumbo Chan. That's Jumbo Chan.
That's Jumbo Chan.
The
Okay, the one I was referring to.
yes, the purple one is the big round. No
Okay.
Chan, no Kun, just the big round.
Yeah, my controller allows to do this. By the way.
Yeah.
Okay. Am I good to
Yeah,
exit?
go for
Yes.
it. Go for
Okay.
it.
BRB.
We'll wait for you to come back.
Oh, you guys are sweet.
Yeah.
And then I gave
I hope Sid remembers to come back.
I do too. I gave the weird one a name too, and it was something. It was based off of like one of the Japanese words for something like strange. It wasn't fushigi something. It was like
Fushigi. I mean, you told me
yes,
this before because I laughed
fushigi
about
means
fushigi.
strange, but
I
you
know.
always think of the fushigi
I just think
ball.
of the Fushigi commercial, just like whoa. Because those commercials were so goofy.
Can't remember.
I loved those commercials. They're just like, oh fuck yeah, bro. Check this fucking shit out.
Why is Big Round smushed? Because
'Cause
Jeremy
people-
keeps sitting
'cause
on
people
him.
sit there.
Jeremy
and
keeps sitting on him specifically.
You're making it sound like this plush is not directly in the way on a chair. Like
Jeremy could move him.
that's
Because I
where
never
people-
sit in that chair.
That's where people sit. That's what chairs are for.
I know, but he could just pick up Big Round and then sit down.
Jeremy doesn't think they're people.
He moves my sons, my cinema
because I
rolls.
know because I think he is scared of what would happen if he were to damage Cinnamoroll.
He should be.
I think he
should be
respects
scared.
Cinnamoroll far more than any other plushes you have.
Those are my sons. Do not harm my sons.
Well, you have. Do you? Is Dochan on the bed?
Dochan's on the bed. I sleep with Dochan.
Yeah, I sleep with Boob Kun.
Hell yeah.
It's like really comforting. It's a really.
It's a really
way
good
to
plushie.
It's a really good.
I don't
plushie
think
for
I've
sleeping.
ever
I
shown
like-
them on stream before.
I hug Boobchan like this with both arms.
Yeah, that's what I do too. And so does Jeremy, which is why I won't go get Dochan and show them to you because Jeremy sweats a lot when he sleeps. So Dochan is a little.
Depending on if I'm
little
sleeping
gross
under the
right
cover,
now.
if my arms are under or over the covers, I also sweat a lot.
Yeah.
That's why I have to keep.
It's not
them
his fault.
I have to keep them over the covers. If not, I will sweat an absurd amount, and I hate it. Hate waking up in sweat. I'm like, this is gross.
Yeah, he can't help it. No matter what, he goes to sleep and his body temperature just skyrockets. Yo, he's back.
I am a master at carrying a shit ton of things.
Hell yeah.
Okay. The only thing I'm not a master at is letting go of all the things. Okay.
Master
you.
Bader.
Hell
Hey, hey,
yeah.
hey, 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 hey. All right. I'm so upset right now. Guys.
Yeah, Kemi's still upset. She learned like at least 20 minutes ago.
Still mad.
She's still like all her voice readings up until like directly after were just that character but mad.
To be fair, she's mad too.
Yeah, but she's also you did it for everybody. And it was not
Well,
like,
everybody's pissed.
No.
That one guy is like, you're a murderer. So I was
Kemi-
like, yeah, you're a murderer.
Kemi, if you were in the booth, I would say you're letting your emotions affect your performance.
Shut up. Yo, what's up, Sicey?
Fuck you.
I'm kissing your forehead. Mwah. Mwah.
Can I have a smooch?
As long as they can't see my face.
They will see your face.
You have to stand up then.
Wait.
You have to take off your headphones probably.
No. Wait.
Okay, that's fine. Hold on.
That was hidden. I watched.
That was hidden?
I watched.
Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Sorry, I'm.
Like at most they caught like the sort of silhouette of your
That's
head,
fine.
but there was hands kind of covering.
Now
it.
I am no longer
It was like
degenerate.
one of those. It was like one of those things where people put like curtains like in the way, but they're like just like really mobile curtains.
I'm insecure about the way I look, so.
Yeah.
Don't get Sid right now. I'm gonna sit.
Sid's
behind
too
you.
hot for TV.
That is not true.
If you sit behind her,
Yeah, if you sit directly behind
No,
me.
I'm not gonna sit directly behind you. I'm gonna sit more towards the chair, but on the floor.
Oh, okay, that's
yeah.
fine.
Okay, cool.
we'll keep an eye on it just to see you. It's gotta be below the waist. It's gotta be below the waist. There you
Oh shit! The triangle.
It's on my tit now. Oh!
No, it's below his waist, so it still counts.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that does count.
Yeah, it's not about your waist. It's
I'm
about
too
it's
tall.
about the person's waist.
I'm too tall. But you can't see it. That's like right at my waist. Anyway.
I need answers. I need to
I
know.
was gonna do that, but the problem is that it was on her tit,
Yeah.
and I was like, that is wrong.
You got the titty. Yeah.
Sorry. I love my girlfriend.
That and like, just when you have big ass tits, they just get in the way. There's just no, you can't avoid it.
Sit.
You're gonna
sit
hit
how
them.
You're gonna sit, and we'll see. We'll make sure you're not on camera.
I accidentally hit people with
If
my
you're
tits
there,
all the
you're
time.
good.
Okay. Then I will lean real fast. Let's see the back of my head.
They can
Nice.
see the back of your head.
Sick
That's fine. That's
clue
fine.
quote.
Like that's the most. So this side of the chair is the more visible side of it.
Yeah. I'm good now.
So if you play around your left half.
Yeah,
you're
there you go.
That's all free real estate.
Yeah,
So,
can't see
but
you at all.
Thank you so much, guys, for.
Sid, could you give just a if you were giving a reading? Actually, can you see the screen at all?
If I lean this way, I can. Can you see my face?
Yeah, but
we
it's
can
really
see-
blurry
so
and-
we can't see your mouth. We see nose and above.
It's blurry and very in the back and distant.
Yeah, that's pretty. You see your hair.
Ah, that's fine. I've got K-pop hair right now.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we see a little bit of you. This doing that, you're pretty. Your face is. visible.
Actually, hold on. I'm gonna. Guys, don't judge me. I'm gonna go on camera real fast.
Oh, actually, if you do that,
That's perfect.
Okay, now I
Yeah.
can.
Nobody can see you.
you can read. Are you
Are you comfy?
Yeah, I'm comfy as
comfy?
fuck.
All right, yeah, you're
Because
not.
like
you're
you
not on
can
camera.
have a chair. I
And
just
then
figured
now
you wanted
all-
to sit
so
on the
now
floor.
Everything to your right is free real estate.
Yeah, that's all.
Okay. Now I've left all my shit over there.
I got you. I don't care about the camera. Guys, I'm fat. Oh no.
I wish I were comfy.
I love you so much. Thank you.
Look at you having a home
If
and a
you want
partner
me,
you
by
can
the
make
way,
love to
Dan,
all
can
inside a home you have. I know, right? It's actually quite fortunate.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not even like making a joke.
whenever
Like,
you
I'm
want
legit.
to. This is mine.
It rules, and I'm very lucky.
Okay, cool. I can see the screen completely now and mostly out of vision.
Anytime this next week you want to do it, or here, just pick a day that works for you.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna take some extra time off of work. Can you guys hear me, by the way, or do I need
That's-
to be like?
So
you
that's what I was-
probably
so that's-
need to project a little
so that's
bit.
what I was gonna say. Could you read this line? You're not going to voice this character, but could you read this line as if you were reading a line?
You probably want to direct it this way because that has such a a focused.
Yeah, this one picks up a lot more. So try and speak towards
Okay,
this
hold on.
one.
Diaphragm time.
Breathe with your gut.
Or do you have some other explanation?
Okay, so that line reading, how audible was that for viewers?
I'll read it one more time. Or do you have some other explanation?
Yeah, that's good.
That's good?
Okay.
Okay, cool.
So Sid will be doing some readings. He'll be a little bit quieter.
Yeah.
Comparatively, but
I mean, as long
we'll try and make sure we're not talking at the same time.
Yeah,
we'll
just try real hard not to talk over you.
This works. There's certain characters.
I have a clip mic condenser, but I don't know how to set it up. But I'm just saying, I do have
probably
one.
will be more comfortable with being on camera. I'm just insecure in my brain right now.
That's fair.
Listen, you do.
It's valid.
You do you, and whatever you're okay with, you're okay with.
I can also turn the webcam off at any time. I just put it on
That also works,
for the purpose of making myself get dressed. But I did get dressed, and I'm here, and you can see that.
Yeah.
Also, you're really hot.
The proof is there.
The end.
Don't make that face. Fuck you. I hate all of my friends for saying they're not hot. It's really fucking annoying.
I didn't say that I'm not.
You're
hot.
making a face
I say
like
that I'm...
you're making a face like what kind of person could possibly say I'm hot?
I do the same thing.
I'm mid.
So I can't.
You're not mid.
I'm mid.
Everyone in this house is very hot. Fuck all of you.
Sid needs the cam prep.
Okay, that's fair.
I'm insecure.
You guys
in
are
my
very
gender
nice.
right now. That's what it is. Just so everyone knows.
My hair is mega curly right now. I'll give you that. Hot whores. Yeah, that is a good way to put it. This is a house of hot whores. That's
It's
nice.
The gender dysphoria
That is nice.
That's got me.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Alright.
Do we have another explanation? Please explain to me how this fucking guy died. I need to know.
I'm flipping her off because she called herself mid. Alright? Don't fucking say fuck you, Sicey.
Oh my god, she's not mid at all.
mid.
Okay, let me know when the thing is on. This is impossible. How did he die then? What happened exactly?
Are you still going to deny the charge? Even despite the circumstances?
Please, Suzato-san, you have to tell me.
The cause of death is still undetermined.
God damn it.
They don't know how he died?
Just some old bullshit. I'm so mad.
You're on a boat.
That's fair.
The ship's doctor is examining the body, but of course, he has no post-mortem analysis experience.
Hold the fuck up. Wait. He is a pathologist, morturer, and he has no...
But he's a ship doctor specifically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And also,
Like,
this
he's
is
just
like...
the ship's doctor.
I was pissed for a second, but now you've reassured me.
Yeah, he's just like the ship's doctor, so he mostly has been dealing with like people who
Are
motion
sick.
or
Yeah.
have some type of sickness. Not, there's been a murder. Could you please find the cause of death?
He only heals sick ships. He's a ship
Yeah, he's
doctor.
a ship doctor. So he goes to the ship and he's just like, whoa.
Also, it's 1902. So, you know.
Wololo, aye, oh yeah.
You know this is gonna be another situation, though, where you're in the middle of the fucking trial and they're gonna be like, we have the autopsy!
An updated post-mortem report.
Well, for clarity, you're still quite a ways out from Britain.
Yes. Also, you're still not a lawyer.
No, he was the lawyer.
Yeah, he was the lawyer. You're not.
You're a stowaway currently.
Yeah, you're just a gay stowaway.
You're just a gay stowaway with no boyfriend now.
Oh.
Did you watch Fesh Pins 3? No, there was a Fesh Pins 3? When did that happen?
We can't watch it on stream.
I can't watch it on stream. Well, I could, but not right now.
I don't suppose we should learn more until an expert has been consulted at our next port of call.
So presumably that means there were no obvious external signs of injury then?
So he could have just dropped dead from anything.
But they know he was murdered, apparently.
That's true, yes.
Also, is nobody gonna talk about that vent?
Can't anyone tell me what actually happened here in this cabin? I don't understand it. Why would anyone want to kill Kazuma?
I don't know, you tell me. Presumably that's something you know the answer to better than anyone.
That's what she said, actually. Just an old-timey speak. Please.
Whatever you say, you're here in the cabin after all.
Well, yes, I was, but... Fuck you.
He would always wake before dawn and do his training first thing in the morning.
This is... Actually, we were kind of speaking about this a little bit downstairs, I see.
Oh, yeah, because the new Age Bomber Guy video that dropped, and we were like,
like,
oh, fuck, we gotta watch that. It's
in
4 hours? I gotta
can't
watch that later.
Yeah.
And Kissinger's dead. It's a good... And the House of the Dragon Season 2 trailer is so good. It's such a good week, guys. This is the best week in a long time.
Henry Kissinger being dead. That shit ruled.
Yeah.
That shit ruled.
Oh,
I
yeah.
hadn't high-fived someone about it yet.
Do you want a high five? I'll high five. Fuck
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Fist bump too.
Well, yeah, fist bump that shit.
I don't know if you saw,
bro.
my favorite thing in the world was that on Wikipedia, the trending article of that day was Utena. So everybody was just like, hell yeah, my favorite revolutionary lesbians killed Henry Kissinger.
Oh, that rule.
That's so good.
Yes, also, if you have not seen the Season 2 trailer for House of the Dragon, I give you full permission right now to leave the stream and watch it and then come back. Because it's fire. And blood. Anyways.
Is that the book that it's based off of?
Yeah.
You're go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. Oh,
I don't regret that at
Oh
all.
my god, you should.
I don't
You
regret that at
100%
all.
should.
Not even a little bit.
God, I wish I could slap you in the fucking face.
That would be me with One Piece.
I was waiting
Oh.
outside his cabin, as I have every day so far on his voyage.
I know she's in Skypia.
Oh, okay,
No,
they're talking
she's
about
not.
One Piece.
She's in Water 7.
Oh, that's right. Our other friend was in Skypia.
Yeah.
But this morning he did not come. I could sense that he wouldn't.
Wait. What do you
Talk
mean?
about this later.
Yeah.
What do you mean you could sense? What are you talking about? What's she talking about? So you could sense.
I'm not gonna spoil anything for you.
I know.
You want me to just be like, just tell you, like, you want me to tell you how he died?
No.
Just like,
But I'm just
I know
like-
how he died.
Actually, why don't you take control of reverb? You're the one who
This
needs
makes
it.
more sense. So what button is it?
It's this
the one that says reverb? That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does that mean he was already dead when Susato-san arrived at his cabin door? I wonder.
I knocked, but there was no reply. Then I started to become worried, so I went to find a member of the crew.
Oh shit, Kylie's
Kylie!
here. Kylie!
Yeah.
What's up, girl?
Hey, what's up?
Kylie
man?
posted a 2-chonk fast. Just one of my favorite emotes, but it always
Mine
throws...
too.
It always... I've posted it in chats, and the streamer has gone like, what the fuck is going on?
Oh, I've never had that happen, but I love.
It's happened multiple times.
Really?
Dude. They're like, holy shit, this emote, what the fuck is that? Because it kind of looks like your chat is glitching a little bit.
It does a little. No, it's so good though.
That's so-
it's one of my it's one of my
sick.
favorite emotes to
I
use.
love 2-chonk
Period.
fast.
That and the slow one, both of the chonk ones.
The 2-chonk slow has its moments, but entering a chat with 2-chonk fast, first of all, such a power
Hell
play.
yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
I love 2-chonk slow.
2-chonk slow is you get all the frames, but 2-chonk fast.
I just
It's
love
great
his
that they
dopey.
inform each other because you're like, holy shit, 2-chonk fast has all of those frames of animation, but just insane.
She's style, she's
It's-
grace.
Oh god, that just keeps reminding me of the Joel Haver video about Lanky Kong.
Wait.
Have you not seen
Oh
that?
no! Wait, I have.
The Joel Haver video
Yes.
about Lanky
It took me a second to remember what the video
Have you
was.
seen this video?
I don't think so. I don't think he's seen it. But Jeremy showed it to me specifically.
Do you know who Joel Haver is?
You do, but you don't. It's
I do, but I
They have
don't.
like really recognizable. It's like live action, but it's been put through a program, so it kind of looks like it's animation.
It's just the
Except it's like
the,
clearly, it's like this sort of algorithmically solved rotoscoping that happens. And so, the premise of this video is that it's Lanky Kong doing a react video to the DK rap that just dropped. You're familiar with the DK rap at the very least.
No.
The DK,
Oh,
what the fuck? So the DK rap at the beginning of Donkey Kong 64 is
I
what,
do know that DK rap.
That's what I'm talking
That's the
Okay,
one.
okay.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Okay, that I'm aware
Yeah,
of.
that DK rap that plays like he has no. So the Lanky Kong portion of it
Yeah.
is he has no style, he has no grace. Toot, toot, toot. This Kong has a funny face. So the
Yeah.
premise of this video is it's Lanky Kong reacting to the drop of the DK rap.
And he's like so
and
into
he's
it.
so into it. He's like, we recorded this before they had the song done, but now they got the song done so we can see it. So it does the start of it, which is the DK portion. It's like, he's the leader of the bunch. You know him well. He's like, yeah,
He's
that's
like,
Donkey
he is,
Kong,
that's
man.
Donkey Kong.
It's Donkey Kong, and then it does like, it does Diddy, and then it does Trixie.
Tiny? Isn't it Tiny?
It's Tiny. It's
Yeah.
I
I
forget.
didn't play DK64, y'all.
But then he's like, oh, here's my section. Here we go.
Here's
And
me,
then
here's me.
Here's me. And then he goes, he has no style. He has no grace. And he's like,
What?
Okay, maybe it comes around. It's like, this Kong has a funny face. He just pauses it and looks at the camera like... And then
What?
he's in the background like, what? Why is everyone gets to sound so good? No, it's not self-deprecating. It's just me deprecating. Everyone's gonna think I'm a weirdo. I'm a normal guy. I do IT. Like,
Is it time for the Grinch video? It's always time for the Grinch video.
We showed you the Grinch one, right?
I think you did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's
yeah.
that.
It's
It's
the
that
same guy.
style. It's the same guy.
Okay.
Yeah, the
We've
Grinch video.
pulled that shit out for karaoke.
Also, he has no D.
Yes.
Yeah.
I cannot stress enough how much you love to suck on pee.
I must confess that you are inbred, Mr. Grinch. You don't know how to read. I cannot stress enough how much you love to suck that pee, Mr. Grinch.
It's so
That's
good.
my favorite. Also, I feel like I'm kind of good at that.
You are good at that.
You're fucking good, bruh.
Yeah. It's really good. The first time I saw that video.
There's a voice. First of all, I was shown this video at the equivalent of a Benihana. It's like, it wasn't a Benihana because it was like, it's a private chain, like it's a private hibachi grill, right?
Right.
But it's, that's Benihana is like the most well-known hibachi grill. So I just say the equivalent of a Benihana, even though it's
We
like,
were just like sitting around a table.
just
There was
sitting
total strangers like on one side, and we were just like, we had headphones on.
Yeah.
But we could not contain.
I was
We
losing
looked
my
like insane people.
I was losing my shit at this video in this restaurant.
That's so good.
It's so good.
Oh fuck. Okay, sorry. Back to the murder. There is a murder happening right now. I swear we're gonna
Moida.
figure out what's happening with this
Yeah.
murder. Crewman forced the cabin door open, and when we managed to get inside, he was dead, and I'm still sad about it. Also,
Oh,
I know for a
boyfriend
fact
nephew.
now that like my boy could not write in Russian. What are you talking about? Huh? He spoke English, but I got no fucking indication that he spoke any Russian. I mean, he could, but I doubt it. There was Kazuma-sama collapsed on the floor.
Writing in Russian for some reason.
Well, this whole crew is Russian.
It's a Russian vessel.
Oh, yeah.
And the white tape there now shows exactly where he was found, I suppose. I had no idea anything had happened. I must have been asleep in the wardrobe somehow.
In the
Which means
wardrobe.
you were definitely
You're a
drugged.
stowaway? So you were hiding in that wardrobe.
got
He
it.
brought you on this boat in his luggage. You
yeah.
actually got in his luggage.
Yeah, you.
And they're trying to convince us that they're not gay.
Yes. Well, I don't think.
No one has
They're
said.
not really
to be clear, no
convincing
one
us.
has said they're not gay.
Yeah. There's been no indication
just
whatsoever
they
that
just
either of them
haven't
are not
They
gay.
just haven't said they're gay.
They just should.
Listen.
Just open the. Excuse me.
They're just gay, and they making a big deal about it.
Yeah.
They're just like, yeah, we gay. But, you know.
With a man that goes by Biyat.
Is this like people who wake up from a coma and they're fluent in Mandarin or whatever?
Yeah,
like
what
as
the
you're
hell?
as you're getting murdered, you're like, Russian, yes, I understand. Da.
You good?
Sorry. It's like the only things in Russian I know are da and sukubliet, which I think is a curse.
Oh.
And it could be a slur is the problem.
Oh,
and
but
I
you
don't
don't know.
I don't know.
Then maybe probably we just
I
won't.
was taught in middle school that Vatayu Layu Layu was I love you. And then I met a friend who was from Russia and in high school, and I was like, does that mean what I think it means? And he was like, no, but he didn't say if it
Oh
meant
no.
Oh, no.
That's the worst. I only know da, niet, and
Da and yet.
Rossiya Matushka.
I don't know what that is.
Mother Russia.
anything. Babushka. I know that.
Oh, there's babushka.
Oh, yeah. And Babushka.
Babushka.
But that's
Love a
it.
Good babushka.
Yeah. So you were inside the wardrobe because someone was
Someone was going to come
you were
clean the cabin
stowaway,
or
so someone's
something.
gonna come clean the cabin, so he's like, get in the wardrobe.
Got it.
Which I guess, depending on how long they took to clean, you could just fall asleep out of boredom. But
Yeah.
I don't think that I could.
I mean, I wouldn't be able to.
My money's
but that's
on
like
drugged.
the best case scenario.
I
Yeah.
absolutely could. If you
Yeah,
put
you
me
could.
in a position for 5 minutes and I'm bored, I will fall asleep.
Sid can fall asleep on a dime. Like, it's actually kind of
I
broken.
could be as energetic as fuck and then
Yeah.
dead.
You just have me sit still for 5 minutes.
I've
and be
had
like,
full conversations with you, and then I turn, and you're just sleeping. And I was like, what? We were just talking.
One time I was playing my friend Arturo in Capcom vs. SNK 2, which is a fighting game for those who are unaware. And he fell asleep mid-match, and while he was asleep, he beat my ass worse than he's ever beaten my ass in my entire life.
That's incredible.
It's like he usually wins anyway. Like he's better than me, and
Bro.
but it's like it's generally closer. But while he was asleep,
That's
he just
insane.
had no fear. So
That's insane.
he like fell asleep, and then beat my ass, and I was like, damn. And I looked over, and he's asleep, and I woke him up, and I'm like, bro, were you sleeping? Welcome back.
Welcome back.
I was
Hey,
like,
gotcha,
"Bro,
man.
were
Welcome
you
back."
Were you sleeping? And he's like, huh? Oh yeah, I've been working a long shift.
Bro, that's insane.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
He
What's up?
could literally just be like, I could beat your ass in my sleep, and he would be telling the truth.
I mean, yeah.
That's
I mean,
insane.
Honestly, if he was asleep, he would be harder to fight. Because I think I at this point, I could take games on him. Probably I'm better than him right now, just because he doesn't play much anymore.
That's still a crazy story.
But maybe if he's asleep, I'm not better than him anymore, even in my current state.
Gotcha says hi, Sid.
I said
Oh.
Hello.
Hello. I wish that it wasn't the case, but that's just very hard to believe.
I keep going to hit it. Oh,
Okay.
thanks for the big drink.
I guess I'll go
Oh.
fuck myself. This is all very hard to believe for me too. Trust me.
Now I've told you everything that I know. So it's my turn to ask you a question.
Yes, alright. My head feels so heavy. It's still throbbing like anything.
Oh, so you were either hit
Or drug.
or drugged.
Why are you even on board this ship, Naruhodo-san? You said something before about being a stowaway, didn't you?
Oh, yes. I'm afraid that's true.
Yeah,
No shit.
from a non-homoerotic standpoint, that is mighty suspicious.
yeah.
Yeah, if you didn't
If
know
you didn't
anybody,
know
you're
they
like,
were
oh,
gay."
you snuck on here just to kill him.
He's like, yeah, about that.
No.
No, we
we
were just
we were just
fucking.
fucking. We were just
Your
Yeah.
boyfriend plays in the background.
like he was up my butt. like
literally.
he was in there.
He was all up in there.
It's 2 weeks since we left Japan now, and I've been shut up in this cabin the entire time.
I had no idea.
Well, that was kind of the point.
But how could you have occupied Kazuma-sama's cabin for so long without him noticing? Oh, honey.
Oh, yeah.
Honey.
No, listen, gay people hadn't been invented. Even though they've been invented for so long. It's just...
Yo, gay people just dropped, y'all.
Yeah. People just dropped. She says she's not hip.
Oh fuck! Oh fuck! RBM is here. Yeah, we are crawling our way through the first scene of the second case.
Yeah.
Trust me. You thought it was
case
bad
hasn't
last time?
just barely started.
We've been live for an hour.
All right.
And we just got to the point where we're talking about how Kazuma was, like, found.
It's a problem with Sid joins.
Yeah, but this was even before you
Yeah.
joined.
Yeah, we got too busy talking about shit. I don't know.
No. That would have been impossible, obviously.
This is gonna be a long playthrough, and that's okay.
Yes, of course.
Kazuma invited me. He wanted us to go to England together. As a honeymoon.
He actually asked you?
We're playing... This is on Switch.
Yes,
correct.
These games technically also came out on 3DS, but only in Japan.
Oh, I was about to be like, I didn't hear that. I thought this was the first time, but yeah, over here.
Yeah, they only came out in Japan. And there are fan translations, I believe.
Oh, yeah. I think I did hear something about that.
But they officially translated it and released it on the Switch.
Does the Switch measure game time? Good question.
It is a great question.
No.
No, it doesn't. I mean, maybe there's a stat somewhere where it does.
Damn.
That'd be sick.
That would be sick. You could definitely, like, do the math, though, if you wanted to.
We're streaming this entire playthrough. No point of this will be played off stream.
Yeah.
So
There's nothing, like, cut, like, after the fact. Nothing.
yeah.
Well, when I highlight it and export it to YouTube, I just cut out the
The opening?
before stream
Yeah, that's not gameplay.
card or whatever. Yeah. All the gameplay's there. So you can do the math.
Yeah.
It'll probably be, like, one of the longest playthroughs of this game ever.
Yeah.
The opposite of a speed run.
Yeah. This is the second.
We
out
have
of,
the record. Is there a leaderboard?
It's the second out of 10 cases.
Yeah.
Leaderboard for the long run.
But why?
I'm afraid I don't really know the reason myself.
Don't
lie.
Don't lie.
I don't understand.
He's my boyfriend. The end. That's it.
Kazuma, why do you want this? What's the real reason? Why go to such extreme lengths to smuggle me to England with you?
It's because I love you.
Look at that ass.
Ooh, he handsome.
It's an idea that's been on my mind ever since the end of that incredible trial. I think I told you then, didn't I? That you ought to become
A lawyer yourself?
Well, yes, you did say that, but I didn't think you were serious.
You have a talent for it. I can assure you of that.
But I've really never thought about becoming a lawyer. Music break.
The music slaps.
Music slaps.
Well, that's something you can decide for yourself. London is at the spearhead of cultural development, the center of the world in many ways. There can't be any harm in seeing such an important place with your own eyes, can there?
Also, I'm here.
Well, no, definitely not.
But on a personal level, if you were to become a lawyer, then
You're right, Danny.
Then what?
nothing. Forget it.
That's a good wisdom.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute, did you turn that back off?
Sorry.
Kazuma-sama is...
Yeah, I felt it in
He was always saying the same thing. that he wanted to change the Japanese legal system. Perhaps he thought that he could do that with you.
Yes, maybe.
If Kazuma was gay, then that means that I never had a chance.
You know it, honey.
Fuck.
Fuck.
She's sad because she knows it.
But something's still bothering me a little. The look in his eyes, it was darker than I've ever seen it before. Suzato-san, I'm sorry that we kept it a secret from you. My stowing away on this ship, I mean. And just that.
And only that.
And only nothing else.
If I know Kazuma-sama, I expect he was trying to protect me. To avoid me becoming guilty by association.
Damn, she do know him.
She's smart.
That's exactly right, yes. We're perfect, in fact.
What?
Sorry, it's just reads last night.
Bro.
It's like, last night though, yo. Shit. Last night, my guy though, yo.
Last night, you want to know the whole detail?
Oh, you
Just
want to
the
know?
detail for when I went in the wardrobe.
Okay, there is something to be said for that, actually.
It's like, you want to know about everything before I was in the wardrobe? Because that should get a little
gay.
I mean...
If you're not the culprit, then tell me. What happened last night here in this cabin? Do not skip a single detail. I want to know everything.
Shit, no, I mean...
Some of it might not be relevant, though.
The thing is, I mean...
How do you know it could be relevant?
It's just a lot.
I think it would be best to know everything just to be safe.
I mean, how
Don't-
old are you again? Because I feel like this isn't appropriate.
16? Did we figure that out?
She is 16.
Okay.
Yeah, just get
I
out of
don't
here.
really remember.
Oh, come on, man. Come on. He was definitely drugged.
Kazuma brought me something to eat, just like he always did.
Time to talk to the chef.
And then I got myself into that wardrobe over there, just like I always did.
Nothing happened in between.
It
Nothing
was-
happened at all.
Yeah, those two events happened one after the other, with nothing in between.
Nothing at all.
After that, I...
Fell asleep?
well, yes.
So deeply that you didn't even stir when Kazuma-sama was killed?
Well, yes. I know it sounds unbelievable. Really, I do. But it's the truth. If only I'd woken up, then perhaps I wouldn't be in this predicament. And for some reason, my head's still throbbing like anything.
Really?
We did just do a case about poison.
Is something wrong?
Oh, no, it's... Please, forget it.
Suzato-san, you have to believe me. I didn't do it.
I really don't want to doubt you. But the trouble is, there's no one else who could possibly have done this. Don't talk for that vent. Hello? There's a big ass fucking vent.
Cosmo, I don't understand. Why? Why did this have to happen?
So what does that writing say?
I can't take this.
Damn it. Don't try to go anywhere. My brain is trash.
What did you do?
No, I just thought about...
What did you do?
Sid understands why my brain does this. But, like, please understand that I do not, like, go in for anything relating to Christian. But my brain just went to the, don't call anybody.
Don't call anybody.
Yeah. Sorry.
First of all, how dare you think that I don't know about Christian?
Well, no.
We used to be very close friends with somebody who was that person that knows everything about Chris Chan.
Yeah,
Every
so
single thing.
I also knew a person who knew everything.
Okay.
And got all the details from them.
Yes. Then we're in the same boat.
Yes.
I know too much about Chris Chan.
I know quite a lot.
As for somebody who's never personally looked at anything related to Chris Chan.
Hold up. There's actually,
Same.
I have to show you.
Don't call anybody.
Don't call anybody.
My friend.
That's a very
Our friend
good
used to
statement
walk
make.
into our house saying that. Like, just burst into our front door. Don't call anybody.
But that's also a very iconic thing to say.
Yeah.
Just in general. So way to go,
My friend messaged me from the Melee.
Was it a
Discord.
GameStop? He burst into a GameStop.
She burst into
Oh,
a GameStop.
sorry.
She burst
Yeah,
out
she
of
just-
GameStop.
Wait, was it out?
Yes.
Or in? I thought she burst in.
No,
No, she burst into the GameStop.
No, she burst out of it because she assaulted someone.
No, but don't call anybody. She says in
As
the
she
GameStop.
walks.
She says in the GameStop as she's leaving.
No, she says it and then leaves. I think. Is
Yes.
The order.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because she's like, don't call the cops.
My friend sent me this,
Stop.
which they sent me this, and I went, why would you send me something with Christian in it? And he goes, dude, finally, every time I bring up this picture, nobody gets it.
Oh,
Finally,
no.
somebody else cursed with Christian.
We were at MagFest the same time that Chris Chan showed up, by the way. I remember that because
I believe we actually saw Chris Chan briefly in
Probably. I don't know. I wasn't really looking for her. I just remember that.
passing. No, we weren't, but I believe that.
Wait, we can talk. Cody's been on stream before. We can talk about Cody. I forgot.
Yeah,
Oh, it's Cody?
It's Cody.
Yeah,
Yes.
Cody was obsessed.
Cody has literally been on this. We have like
that
top
doesn't
clips
surprise
with Cody in it.
That doesn't surprise me, actually.
But yeah, it was Cody. Cody is the person who named this channel, by the way. Cody
Yes.
came up with the name Watashi Machine.
Is there any chance I meet Cody ever?
Probably not. I'm pretty sure Cody will never come back. We're still friends, is the last that I heard, but like, he just
Cody
doesn't.
has disappeared off the face of the planet, and that's probably because Cody wants to.
Yeah, he ghosted this entire state, so that's he's
fair
just
enough.
not around. But it wasn't anything bad happened or whatever. But yeah.
No.
But I just remember that he was like freaking out because we were at MagFest and he was just like, Chris Chan is here! I don't remember if Cody was there too, but it was just something that happened. Anyways, that happened.
So don't call anybody, is what you just said.
Yes.
Don't call
Don't
anybody.
call anybody. Don't try to go anywhere. You're the perpetrator of this crime. You can't leave. I can't allow that to happen.
I'm sorry, but Kazuma was killed right under my nose here, and I didn't do anything to stop it. And now I'm supposed to just sit around, my hands tied, while whoever did this walks free?
Yeah, basically.
No, I can't allow that to happen.
You're on a boat.
Yeah, seriously, where are you gonna go?
go?
Well, what do you propose to do then?
I'm gonna investigate. I'm gonna find out exactly what happened here. I'm gonna work out who took Kazuma's life, and how and why they did it. So I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to excuse me.
Hiya! Damn.
You
Hit you with the Athena special.
Yeah. What the hell?
That was a Susato takedown!
Susato what? What martial art form is that?
I'm going to need you to prove it.
Sorry, prove
How
it?
is he gonna prove it without investigating, bish?
Yes, your innocence. I need evidence.
He needs to investigate this.
We're
But
going
how am I-
together.
But
That's
how
what's
am
gonna
I
happen.
supposed to?
Have you forgotten already? What you achieved just a few weeks ago? You successfully defended yourself in a court of law.
Ah, I see. She's expecting me to present some conclusive evidence. I have to get Susato-san to believe me. I'll show her some evidence right now that proves I'm not guilty of this awful crime.
I mean,
That seal was over the wardrobe you were
oh
in.
right, yeah. I'm
So
still
how did the
confused
seal-
about.
How did you kill him and then put the seal back up?
Right. It's supposed to say keep out, but it's in katakana, and it says akeru na, and I don't know what that means. Anyways, can I turn it around? Oh yeah. It's still sticky.
Yes!
Tell me, when I was discovered in the wardrobe before, was this piece of paper stuck over the doors?
Oh, yes, it was. I remember clearly.
I thought so. Kazuma always put it in place whenever I went to sleep in there. Just in case the cabin steward or another crew member decided to look inside.
Don't pretend like you didn't sleep in the bed at least a couple of the nights.
So naturally he did the same last night as well.
Yes, of course. The gentleman who discovered you peeled that sign from the wardrobe doors before he opened them.
Not if I were truly the culprit.
Akeru means unlock. Okay.
Yeah,
and
akeru na.
Na. I mean, there was no I, but like na could still be indicative
shorter
of not
version
doing
of
it.
nai.
Okay, got it. I was thrown off because it was in kana, and I was like, usually katakana is a foreign word, but not always.
Yeah.
Remember,
That's what I was
you're
saying.
trying to write it so that foreign people could
Yeah, but
understand
like,
it, maybe? I don't
they'd
know.
be even if they could read kana, they'd be just as confused as I am. Fuck.
I couldn't have climbed back inside the wardrobe and stuck this on the outside of the doors on my own.
Yes, that's quite true.
In other words, it's impossible that I killed Kazuma.
Well, not impossible, but highly improbable.
Shut up! Stop it!
Well, even if you are sprawled hopelessly on the floor, I can see why Kazuma-sama thought so highly of you.
Thanks.
Thank you, Susato-san.
I learned a Rush song on
Pile
guitar.
of shit.
Oh fuck! Wow. Which song? Which one?
Oh, yeah, I mean, Kemi knows the whole discography.
I don't know about all of it, but most of it.
I mean, I think someone can
I know
name-
Animate. Yeah, hell yeah.
I think someone can name a song and you go, yes, that's a Rush song.
Probably, yeah.
I'm not saying necessarily you could list off the whole discography off the top of your head.
There's some in the late 80s. Like, I don't know if I could name every song off of Echoes, but like...
But if someone said a Rush song...
Oh, I was about to say you're talking about Rush, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yes. But I do know a lot of their albums by heart. Counterparts is one of them. Very underrated album. Most people hate that album. Animate's a good one.
I don't listen to enough Rush to have an opinion.
It's very different, which Rush, which is why I think people don't like
I've
it.
heard in rhythm games that I've played.
Yeah.
I listened to a lot of Rush because of Kemi. I don't know the discography as well as she does, but every Rush song I've ever heard, I've loved.
They went through a phase in the 90s where they were getting a little bit more into the grungy thing, because that was the mood at the time.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a little bit less prog and a little more grungy. And so people,
But why
for
is that
Rush,
bad?
grungy. But people were just, it was such a different vibe that people weren't really into it. And I think they had a lot shorter, less,
Theatrical
less epic
songs.
songs the way that they do. There are a lot on there on Counterparts that are almost short enough to be radio cuts, you know what I mean?
I'm gonna get another drink, so I'll be right
Oh,
back.
fuck, yeah, actually, hang on a second.
Feel free to sit in
Let
that
me,
chair
I said I was going to adjust the
if you want. You're not visible.
reverb.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that chair is not
I
caught on
wish I
camera.
had snacks. I don't have any snacks right now.
I think I do. You're welcome to some of my snacks if you want them in the pantry. I don't know what I have, but I'm sure I have stuff. Because, like, Jeremy was like, I got
I'm just
you
gonna
snacks.
be on the mic for a second to be like, "What's up?"
I'm going to make some adjustments to the reverb because I've been told that it's a little strong.
I googled akeruna, by the way, while you were talking.
Oh, sweet.
And I came to the same. I mean, Kylie actually knows Japanese pretty well. While mine is faltering because it's been freaking years since I took my classes.
Mine's actually gotten a little better lately. I've been studying it a lot lately.
I haven't. I really need to. I mean, I'm watching. This is a terrible thing to say in front of people who actually know Japanese, but I've been watching a lot of anime lately, and it's like when you listen to it and you've studied it, obviously you don't want to like quote unquote learn Japanese from anime or anything
No, but
like
it's
that.
great supplemental stuff to like
Yeah.
try not to pay attention to subtitles and pick up what you can from it.
Yeah,
That's
so
fine.
that's what I've been doing. So it's kind of been like refreshing my brain.
I've been pairing Duolingo along with kanji studying programs, just because I don't prefer the way that Duolingo does kanji at all.
Oh no. Duolingo is good for conversational language.
Yeah, that's what I use
if
it
you're
for.
like, gonna travel or something. That's what you use Duolingo
I don't think it's
for.
very efficient at teaching you any of the writing at
Writing or
all.
grammar or reading even. Like reading is kind of like hit or miss, but I think it's mostly for conversational language.
Yeah. I mean, they do have where you can go through all the different, like, gana and kana
Sure,
and
sure,
stuff
yeah,
and
yeah, they do.
individually. It's not the way that I learned very well. I already knew hiragana and katakana before I started picking it back up again, so
Yeah,
that wasn't a
same.
problem for me. I know Jeremy was still struggling with that, and I think he still can't quite read it
Yeah.
without, like, Romaji.
Which is what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying, like, hiragana, katakana, or not hiragana, katakana. Blah, 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 blah. The reading, the grammar, the writing aspect of Duolingo is not great.
It's useless for kanji because it doesn't even touch on the different readings at all.
And for me, I took 4 years of Japanese, and I still have to use furigana to read kanji. Most kanji. I know, like, maybe 20.
I can...
And I don't even know the different readings.
That's what I was gonna say. I was like, I can read like 100 kanji, but I only know the different readings for about 20 or 30 of them.
Yeah, no. I know maybe between 15 and 20, and I only know one readings of them.
Yeah. I have this one, I use a couple different apps to do kanji practice, but there's one particularly that I like because it has this little section and it's like almost tucked away to where it's not even noticeable at first. Mm-hmm. It's just called Kanji Study, actually. And like underneath individually learning kanji, there's like there's like a reading set thingy where you can look at it and it gives you, I'll show you, it just like gives you sentences. And you can try to read the sentences, and that way you can get familiar with the different readings. You can tap it once for furigana, and then tap it again, and it will tell you what it is. And then if you need to know, you can pull up info, and it'll break down different words in it and what they mean and how they can be interpreted. It's very, very handy.
That's
so
cool.
I like using that on top of Duolingo. And then I don't know where my other one went. I think I uninstalled it. Did I uninstall it? Whatever. Anyways, I think y'all let me know about the reverb. I adjusted it a little bit, and we'll see if it's I despise this kanji. The kanji for birth? Why? Is there like a reason? I always have trouble with the one that it's like there's like a component of it. It's the kanji for like before, and it's like that one, and then has like the stems coming out from under it. Look how many definitions and ways there are to say, oh, okay, yeah, well, there are a lot of kanji that are like that. I mean, that's just how it is. But it's like I said, like instead of just memorizing the different on-kun readings, it does help to have some sort of program that puts them in sentences, and then you can practice that way, so that you can learn
program you have looks cool.
colloquially, like different ways they are used in practice. So, and I have noticed that I've gotten a lot better lately.
Yeah, mostly I cannot read kanji unless I have furigana. Mostly.
I usually, depending on the kanji, I'll probably still need it. But sometimes I don't, and that makes me feel cool.
Usually I feel good because, like I said, I've been watching a lot of anime. Again, please forgive me because I know that sounds so cringe. I promise. I took 4 years.
Don't
of
ever
Japanese.
apologize for being cringe.
I took 4 years of Japanese before using anime as like a supplement, okay? I did not try to learn Japanese by just watching anime.
I don't think you could learn Japanese just from watching anime.
Oh, you fucking can't. And you really would, like, be gobsmacked at how many people believe they know Japanese from watching anime.
I mean, it definitely familiarized me with certain words.
With certain words, but definitely
And
not
phrases
the
and
language.
stuff. Like, there's some words that come up that I'm just like, oh, I know this because it's used in anime all the, like, yamate or nigeru, or like, you know, like,
Yeah.
stuff that shows up all the time in anime. And you're just like, oh, I know this word. It's in whatever. And it's like in,
Chotomate
yeah, chotomate.
Bitches doko desu.
Urasai. You know, bitches wa doko desu ka?
Konu wa bitches.
Kore wa totemo bitches.
Totemo bitches.
That's one of my favorite fucking moments from the
I showed
last
you
time.
what my brother said about that, right?
Did you?
While Danny's pulling that up, I just want to tell the quick story of my first semester in Japanese class about my sensei. She made us call her sensei, by the way. That
Yeah.
wasn't like a cringe thing.
Kano sensei.
Yeah, Kano sensei.
Nah, be cringe. I'm cringe and I'm free.
Kano sensei was like asking us how we studied, and there was one person that was like, I study by watching anime, and she was like, the fuck?
I don't think there's anything wrong as long as it's not the only thing you do.
No, but she was asking the class, like, how do you study for my class?
Yeah, that's not gonna
And
work.
their answer was watching anime, and she was like, are you serious?
Yeah.
That is not studying what I'm teaching you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct. Don't do that. But I'm just saying don't feel shame or like you need to apologize from just like using anime sometimes to be like, I'm gonna see how much I can pick up on it and pay attention to because it does help with your listening.
But that's what I was gonna say is I pause a lot with anime introduction titles and I read it and see if I can understand it.
Yeah. That still
helps.
like you attempting to learn instead of just passively.
Yeah, that
Taking it
helps
in.
with my reading comprehension.
That's fine.
Anyway, that's the end.
I texted my brother. I've been saying the phrase "bitches doko desu ka" to my best friend, and she responded with "Kore wa totemo bitches," and I felt you should hear about it. And I went because I think it's so funny how dumb the two statements are. And he goes, the first one at least makes sense. The second thing is like Doge meme level. wrangling of
This is
grammar.
very bitches.
Yeah. And I'm like, we're aware of that. Like we know it's wrong.
not even because it would technically be kono, not kore. But
That was the first thing when I heard Danny say bitches wa doku desu ka. I was like, Konu wa bitches.
yeah. But like it's specifically the most broken way to respond ever.
He did say it's pretty funny. I'd laugh over that in a karaoke bar,
Nice.
which I feel you should know is a compliment.
I'm very flattered. I'm glad that your brother enjoyed Totemo bitches.
Totemo bitches.
Totemo bitches.
I gotta stop putting the stopper in the middle of Totemo because I want to say it like that because of the memes. But every time I put it in like Japanese, like speak to talk whenever I'm doing the thing, it puts in the tiny tsu, and that's not right. But it's because I keep going Totemo bitches. Anyways, as we were.
Now, do you think perhaps you could help me up?
I don't trust her.
We were just talking about this, where it was like, it'd be cool if she turned out to be the murderer.
Right, yeah.
Your sidekick is actually a killer.
Because they've done pretty much every other twist.
Yeah. That's gotta
Well,
be
I guess-
that in the hot female pain.
Yeah.
I'm ready for it.
Yeah, hot female pain would also be
I'm
good.
ready.
Love rivalry.
Oh shit. I'm so excited about your first match, Kylie. I wish that I could be there to see it in person.
I'm going to try and be there.
Fuck yeah.
I want to go back to Texas so bad. Put me in your luggage.
Go to Texas.
Okay, but only
But you
if
have to promise
only-
not to die.
Only if you murder me.
Oh.
I'm gonna try, Kylie. I can't make it. I don't want to make a promise that I'm gonna try my best though.
I definitely
Because
can't.
I need to visit that area anyway. So you live close enough that I think it would be viable to do both.
I want to go to Texas, period.
I just...
To see Jupiter and Kylie.
Yeah, like when I know I was just there in May, but I want to go back, and I'm broke.
I haven't gone yet at all, and I'm just like,
I'm so sad about it. Well, in the light of that evidence, I don't see any reason why I should stop you from investigating in here, at least.
well, she's easily convinced.
I've been trying to read that scroll, too, because the first kanji is the kanji for justice.
Thank you. So you finally believe me? Fuck no.
Sorry, no?
What?
I'm not sure yet. I can't rule out the possibility that you used some sort of conjuring trick to put the sign back in position.
Okay.
Or the sign just didn't fall off the door.
That's what I'm saying.
What does she think I am? A magician?
Maybe.
For now, I suggest you investigate as thoroughly as possible in here. I'll do the same.
Alright, let's get to work, Susato-san.
She should not do the same. She should be watching your every move in case you're, like, messing with shit.
To be fair, the sailor guy is still in there, I think.
Oh, okay. Ace Attorney, I can't
Yeah.
tell. It'd be cool if they did, like, a detention center where he was just kind of there in the background.
The guy who never moves?
Yeah, I
I
love that guy.
I love when they make him talk.
You're just like, whoa, wait, that guy's alive?
Please don't misunderstand me. I still have my doubts.
Oh.
I shall be watching you to make sure you do nothing that might disturb the crime scene. Good girl. I wouldn't want you using your conjuring tricks to destroy evidence, for example.
Right. Well, anyway, I should make a start on investigating in here. Examine everything I can. Kazuma, I swear, I will avenge your death.
Yes!
Okay.
I'll avenge the hell out of that death. I'm so pissed. Also, Kylie, please tell me your gimmick. I need to know.
If you need to tell it privately, then you could tell me. And then
Oh,
I
there
could...
he is.
Yeah, he's there. I told you he's there.
Okay, well, hang on.
Sid, how do you feel about Russian accents?
Not good at them.
Not good at them?
No.
Do you feel like maybe giving it a shot?
What is a Russian accent even?
Kemi can still keep doing this character.
That's fine.
If you don't want to.
I
Because
can.
she had a pretty decent.
I can speak like a.
It's rusty. I used to be much better at it when I had an actual Russian person in my life to base it off of.
It needs to be a good Russian accent.
I will probably end up sounding German instead.
We can have Kemi still keep doing it.
There'll be other
I can-
characters.
There will be other characters.
I was gonna say I can speak my normal speech pattern.
I'm very
Instead of
distracted
Russian.
by how large the sword is compared to the guy.
Maybe it's like an.
This is a large sword.
There are. What's the name for the large version of the?
Katana? Like, they have like a broadsword equivalent? Like, what?
It's
Yeah.
basically like a big. It's like a big ass katana.
There is a word for it. It's different.
It's
Hell if I
different.
know.
It's like a big ass katana.
Okay, I want to know what this says, if there's any way to know. Guy, come on, tell...
What's that say in
What's
Russian? Did Kazuma write that before he died? It looks like it's written in ink.
And in German.
He must have knocked the ink pot from the desk when he collapsed on the floor.
My brain. I'm drunk.
Unless it wasn't originally Russian.
That one letter at the end I know is a Russian letter.
No, I just mean like if it was originally,
Oh, and somebody messed with it.
and then somebody, yeah,
Oh, it does look like somebody messed with it.
a little bit.
I can see the, like, print.
Smudges, yeah.
Yeah.
Can't tell yet, but maybe. And I suppose he wrote this message by dipping his finger in the spillage. Poor Kazuma-sama. No doubt he was in terrible pain. They did my boy so dirty. It's almost unbearable to imagine it. I'm so sad.
I suppose he was trying to leave some kind of a clue in his final moments, was he? I'm sorry, partner, but I can't read your writing.
Well,
I saw some P shapes. I was like, pee pee poo poo. That's what it says.
God, imagine that's your like
My dying words.
you see an opportunity. You're like, I can write out, and maybe they can solve who did it. And then you get that evil voice in your mind. You're like, or you could write pee pee poo poo. Think of how funny that would be.
That'd be so funny.
And sometimes you just give in to the urge. You're like,
all right.
maybe I should do this.
I'm
thing
just gonna
that's
write
be
pee pee
really
poo poo.
funny at my own risk, at my own peril.
Oh, fuck. Oh, hell yeah. You're gonna have a giant D20? That's so sick! That's such a good idea!
I love this.
Oh my god. Do you already know how you're gonna, like, make the giant D20? Like, you got designs in mind and stuff? Oh man, I'm so excited to see it.
I don't think that's Japanese, Naruhodo-san.
It's definitely not.
No, not even a little.
What? Then what language is it?
I'm not entirely sure. It could be Russian, but it also could be intended to be English. Because we know Kazuma speaks English.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. It could have been English and then somebody else edited it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because the crew's Russian. As far as I know, the player, Kazuma, doesn't speak Russian, but he could. But he does speak English, and we know this because of the last case.
And there was definitely some prints that looked like it was edited, messed with.
We'll see. It wouldn't be the first time Ace Attorney did this shit.
Yeah.
Y'all know.
It's clearly been edited. Wrong.
It pains me to admit it, but I don't know.
It's not a foreign script I'm familiar with. What does it mean, I wonder?
I'm just saying, if Kazuma doesn't know Russian, and the killer is Russian, then it's a stupid move to just make him write Russian.
Yeah.
Dumb murderer. Dumb. And he should feel bad for it.
Murderer, dumb, dummy, ugly, stupid, dumb murder.
And he just looks, he's just ugly. Doesn't care about the rest of it.
Well, that's why I like throwing it in there, because it's so out of pocket. It's like, wait, we were just talking about how dumb the guy was, and then you're like, yeah, ugly, stupid, dumb,
Big dumb
big
idiot.
dummy, shit pan,
Ugly.
diaper wearing.
What? Wait, hold on, back up.
Like, you start going way out of line.
Fucking dumbass piss boy.
Piss boy.
Piss boy.
That's my favorite insult.
Oh,
right
dear,
now, is just
that
to
won't
call
do.
Random people piss boy.
Sorry, I'm trying to. Was it piss boy? I was enjoying. I'll try to remember. Oh, what's the matter, Susato-san?
Remember what?
I think Piss Boy was the thing. Piss Boy is really fun to call. No, Pussy Boy.
Oh yeah, you want to smoke some crack, you little pussy boy?
Pussy Boy.
Yeah.
Pussy Boy is really funny to call people.
I'm partial to chuckle fuck, and y'all know this. I love the word chuckle fuck.
Also, you have no dick.
Also, you have no dick.
Whenever I'm examining things, I always find myself so focused I forget to look around properly.
Well,
That's not good.
Yes, that's not good.
That's.
I don't suppose you're as foolish as me in that regard, are you, Naruhodo-san?
Is that a backhanded compliment? It was, wasn't it? She's trying to be like, take a look around. Don't be like me, dummy.
I'm sure you're careful to look around using, the arrow on the D-pads, aren't you?
Because you're not stupid. Right? Oh, I'm also fond of Goofy Bitch. That one's good too.
This doesn't apply to people, because this applies to sort of fighting games. There's a concept in fighting game called mix-up, which is where you have to make them guess something. So that's a mix-up. If you force your opponent to guess and have to guess like high-low or left-right or whatever, the way you have to block it. And my favorite phrase has been Mickey Mouse Mario Party ass mix-up for shit that's like super fucked up.
Oh shit, that's really good.
Like for this just really goofy ass mix-up where you're like, bro, how the fuck am I supposed to block that shit? Like, because there's some grimy shit you can do in fighting games with relative to the system. It's like, yeah, I force you to block like these 7 to 8 different ways, and you're like, that's so many things I have to think about.
This is why I can't play fighting games.
Right. Well, that's why they're fucking Mickey Mouse Mario Party ass mix-up.
It's really good.
Where like Mario Party is just like, hey, by the way, this is unblockable.
Yeah. Mario Party is fucking cruel. Cruel and unforgiving.
Now let's investigate all corners of this cabin, you dumb, goofy bitch.
Yes, let's do that, little pussy boy. I suppose my field of vision has been rather small until now.
Okay.
Video games. You are playing it. Yeah, you can talk
all
to
right.
this guy. Perhaps I should see what this Russian crewman makes of the scene of the crime. Excuse me.
He just wants to kill you, man. I want to know what the script says, so I'm like, excuse me, Mr. Russian guy, but he really just wants to kill you. What?
I was wondering how it's going. The investigation, I mean.
Grandmother told me Japanese people do not make jokes, but it is not true, I see.
Sorry?
The criminal asking investigator for information of his crime? Very funny.
Oh, it wasn't supposed to be a joke.
He doesn't appear to be laughing either. He's convinced you're guilty.
You might have useful information, though. I have to keep trying. So, last night, did you notice anything out of the ordinary at all?
Niet. Of course not. Now back to the corner of room and make silent. I say no more to you. Yeah, he is.
Did I hit a nerve? Just for a minute there, he seemed a little flustered.
Did. A little bit flustered.
Russians
Not always.
have,
I've seen plenty
like, blonde hair?
of Aryan-looking Russian people.
There are some, but actually...
They just don't all look like that.
No, I was about to say, a lot of Russian people...
Yeah, but Sid doesn't know the other Russian also looks like that.
Oh, yeah, that's
Just
true. They do
beefier.
both look like this.
I was about to say, a lot of Russian people aren't Aryan looking. In fact, a lot of them are very, like, dark-haired, dark-eyed.
Yeah, I've
It's
seen
very
all
common
kinds.
Because it's like... It's, well, I don't want to say that because I'm not super educated, but, like, they're usually very dark-haired.
Yeah. The people that I have known in real life that were born and raised in Russia, they all had very dark hair and dark eyes, so.
Yeah, same here. And, like, Russians in the media that I have seen, celebrities or otherwise, very dark-haired. And they're also very closely related to, like...
I've seen plenty of blondes on the internet, though.
Yeah,
I
well, that's,
mean,
yeah,
there are some, but...
There's definitely some Aryan Russians. I wouldn't say it's like a 90%, 10% type thing. It feels like it might be like a 70% more.
I don't know. I don't know shit about Russia. I'm gonna be real.
Yeah, I mean, there might be more specific regions of Russia that might have more Aryan features comparatively to others.
I think that's...
Russia's so big.
I have noticed
Russia is so big.
that it's a thing in anime, though, when they have Russian characters. I have noticed that.
I mean, you said that you
What,
are
that
free
they
from
have-
cringe, brother, but come the fuck on.
Wait, you
Just
said
saying.
you noticed a thing in anime where Russian characters are...
Tend to
Are
be
blonde,
like
yes.
Aryan
Well,
features.
that's because white people are blonde.
Yeah.
Japanese people.
That's fair, but they
guess.
generally make all Americans blonde.
Yeah, they make
That's
everyone
true.
who's white.
You know what?
They make all Americans look like dude.
You know
my
what?
Friends
You might be
showed me,
right.
my friends showed me.
Not just American, European, French, fucking anyone who is white and
Yeah,
not Asian.
they're all blonde.
Damn, this is the biggest lie of all time.
I'll read that in a second.
Also, I was right about reading it. Hell
Yeah.
yeah, points for me, but I still can't read the thing underneath the first kanji, so I don't know.
Friends showed me a show called Symphogear, which is kind of like, if I were to describe it, imagine if like Madoka and Gurren Lagann had a baby.
Oh shit.
Interesting.
And it was gay as fuck.
Oh, fuck. Okay, yeah, I'm into that already.
Yeah. Can I watch it?
Yeah.
I mean, I want to show you it, so.
Yeah, I'm on board. I still want to finish watching Gundam as well.
Yeah. Fucking shit. But every time an American shows up in that, they look like Duke Nukem.
That's kind of funny.
Because they're meant to be like American mercenaries.
Yeah.
So they just look like Duke Nukem.
That's really funny, actually.
And I say that, obviously, I just want to backtrack a little bit because I was like, oh, anyone who's white, they make blonde. I'm doing a generalization if that is not
Also
clear.
about white people, so who cares?
Yeah, true. But, like, you know,
That's my-
Japanese people are only commonly visualizing Japanese people, so they don't exactly
Well,
know
and
how to distinguish
a lot of the,
very well.
as far as I understand it, and I could be wrong because I don't live in Japan, but a lot of the interpretation of Japanese people generally of the United States is through our movies and our music. So our pop culture is more what they think about. So,
That's
you
how
know,
the Gyaru fashion
Yeah.
got started.
Interesting.
it's kind of how, like, well, a lot of people who don't look into Japan and only consume anime think about Japan.
That's true.
Yeah.
Like, the generalizations are pretty much both ways.
Yeah.
Seiji, the Japanese word for justice.
Seigi.
Seigi?
Yeah, Seigi.
I guess I'll go fuck myself. The Japanese word for going fucking. The brushstrokes were straight and true, just like Kaz.
That's such a lie. At least the
My
straight
boy
part.
No,
never
remember
been
fu-
straight in his life.
Did you watch?
Seigi is a word that I
watched
learned through watching anime,
A
by the
chunk
way.
of Death Note.
Did you like what? But you watched.
I mean,
anime
the
in
kanji I
Japanese,
learned
like,
by
a couple
studying, but
episodes?
the word
Yeah.
I know about
Kira's
already.
Fucking catchphrase at the beginning is "Boku wa seigi,"
I see.
Yes.
because he's like.
Also, it's just a word that shows up in anime all the time.
Yeah.
I mean,
that
I
was a-
should have known how to read it because I know how Japanese works, but I'm like high and drunk right now.
Oh yeah, that got me
High
hit
five,
you already,
bro.
yeah.
I'm drunk as fuck.
Yeah, that makes sense. We have been streaming for 2 hours.
Yeah, so I was not really thinking.
That's
that
fine.
hard.
Well, when it's written out with, like, English letters,
Yeah,
Sid does that.
I do that all the
Yeah,
time
it's just-
because seeing fucking Romanji.
Whereas
fucks me up.
I'm a dumb, silly bitch, and I just read things. If it's a word that I don't know, I sound it out the way that it probably would be in Japanese, no matter what. Because I'm just like, phonetically, this is more pleasing for me to read it this way. It makes the most sense.
Romanji fucks me
So-
up so bad.
Not me.
Just sudden Romaji in the middle of English,
Exactly.
an English sentence, like italicize it for me, dog.
Exactly. It fucks me up. If I
Like,
let
if
me know
I-
this Romaji in some way.
if
I
I
had-
saw it in hiragana, I would be like, okay, this makes sense. But the second I see it in Romanji,
Really, I could
I'm
have
like,
read it in hiragana.
Yeah, exactly. I know you could.
If I had never in my life seen the word like before, I would just read it like, because I would just read it that way. Like I would. I actually got in like a bit of not trouble because the person said it was okay, but I'm doing an audiobook right now. One of the characters' names is Naomi. It's supposed to be said Naomi because in the West, that's a name that people would say Naomi.
Yeah,
But
Naomi
because-
is just like
But
Naomi Watts.
in Japan, it would be pronounced Naomi, and it is a Japanese name.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
but
my
it's also not a Japanese name.
it is,
Yeah,
there are
there's-
people in Japan named Naomi.
No, I'm saying it's like, but there's
Yeah.
people named Naomi who are not named.
But it's spelled like N-A-O-M-I.
I understand that, but it's like Naomi is a name.
I believe it's actually a Russian name. Naomi is a Russian name.
Wow, that's almost
and
relevant.
Naomi is a Japanese name.
I mean,
But I explained it, like, because I read the first couple chapters and submitted it for review, and they were like, "Oh, it's perfect, it's great," and I was like, "Oh, are you sure?" Because I just realized that I said Naomi instead of Naomi, and they were like, "Oh yeah, well, I mean, I guess it would be Naomi, but I actually don't care. You can just keep saying Naomi if you want to," and I was like, "Okay."
One of my best friends.
that's gonna throw people off.
I don't care.
One of my best friends from middle school adopted the name. Her name essentially is Naomi, and she was big weeb just like me.
Yeah.
But she sticks by the fact that her name is Naomi, not Naomi. It's her chosen name.
Yeah, which is fine.
But yeah.
I am cringe and I am free. Like I don't care.
Naomi is a name in another culture, and then Naomi is for Japanese.
Yeah. I'm just saying that I was predisposed to read it that way.
Yeah.
Because of studying Japanese for such a long time. That and I don't know anyone else named Naomi. So I didn't think about that. So I just read it that way. And then after the fact, I was like, fuck, do you want me to re-record this? And they were literally just like, no, it's fine.
Naomi is fine.
The author said it's fine.
That is cringe, though.
I don't care. It is you know what? It is cringe.
It is cringe.
But I never claimed to not be cringe.
That's fair. And you know what?
And I don't care that I'm cringe.
I respect that you just own up to it. And you're like, yep, that's me. You can hold that shit.
My New Year's resolution for 2024 is to be unapologetically cringe.
I am so cringe in the inside, but I want to be unapologetically cringe on the outside. I just need to, because I'm not super active on social media, but I have a lot of things I look at on social media that I want to like or retweet or repost, and I'm like, no, people can't know that I like this.
Oh.
Especially because it specifically revolves around the fact that I'm a shipper. I'm a huge shipper.
Mm-hmm.
I've always been a shipper, and I will always be a shipper.
I have news for you, Sid. Your shipping stuff still leaks through on your timeline all the time.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
Every time I see a particular image,
I'm like,
this
is Sid retweeting.
And then I look and I'm like, bitch, I was right.
No, listen. You see it because I like it, not because I repost it.
Yeah.
No, I've seen retweets.
There are some retweets.
I've seen retweets.
But I'm selective about my retweets because I look at a lot of porn.
Yeah, the only thing I'm careful about on my timeline is porn.
I see a retweet and I'm like, this is a Sid retweet before I even know. Because I read the tweet first and then I see who sent it.
Same, yeah.
Yeah.
Reminds me of Kemi saying pipe is pipe. Yeah, that's really good though. I love that,
so
pipe.
I'll see a tweet and be like, the only reason this is on my timeline is
because of me.
Sid, yeah.
But that's okay.
And I love it, by the way. I'm not complaining.
I love when I love that I can recognize a friend's tweet interests like immediately.
Yeah,
it's comforting.
But it's like there are only certain things I will retweet and only certain things that I will like. But there are a lot of more things that I want to like and retweet that I don't, especially when it's 18 plus.
Yeah, I am that way about porn only because it's the only compromise that I make about my professional facing persona. I don't want to overload my timeline with a bunch of porn because not necessarily for casting directors because I don't think they care, but I do voiceover for kids stuff. So there are minors that follow me and I don't want to expose them to that.
See, that's my problem too, is that I wrote fan fiction for a while and some minors followed me from my fan fiction because I didn't write 18 plus fan fiction.
Right.
And so some minors follow me and I'm just like, can you guys not follow me?
Yeah.
Please?
But I have to accept that I network with voice actors who are young and I have I guess fans, I don't know, that are also super young, and I'm like, no porn. I will unapologetically be political. I know that loses work, but I don't care. I'm not going to sanitize my feed for that. But when it comes to porn, I'm like, nah, this is beautifully drawn, but I'm not retweeting it.
See, that's the thing that gets me is that I have so much porn that I want to like and retweet because
I'm not even horny on main. It's just that, like, I
though.
follow a lot of artists that do really gorgeous erotic art,
really
and I
funny
look
to
at it and I go, man, this is gorgeous, but it's very
sides come to
graphic.
the same conclusion, but the motivations are completely different.
Yeah, well, it's not that I can't get any enjoyment out of looking at porn. It's
I
just
know.
that I am not. I'm not
really
outwardly horny. I'm not horny on main.
Funny, I agree with you.
You're just like, yeah, I'm not really that horny. And Suda's like, I'm so fucking horny. Oh, shit.
I have so much shit that I want to show everyone because it's beautiful art and it's so fucking horny and delicious.
And it's giving me boner right now. I'm
I have
not
so much porn, like a lot of porn.
I also follow a lot of
like
sex
a lot.
workers.
Like a
Yeah, I
lot
also
of-
do follow a lot of sex
I
workers.
follow so many sex workers and they're so good at their jobs.
Yeah.
And they're so gorgeous. And I just want to show everyone in the world how beautiful they are and the amazing work they do. And I'm just like, why do you, 17-year-old, follow me? Fuck you.
And I know I'm the people that follow me, but I'm also I'm just not gonna.
I guess the only exposure to potentially minors following me on Twitter I have is when they stream Earthbound.
Okay, yeah.
I'm sure had some pretty young viewers and followers.
Yeah, and that's the thing with Twitch is that you're supposed to be over a certain age, but that's
it's
not.
like
13.
That's
13
not.
is the age, by the
But
way.
it's
Yeah.
not kept well.
I know, but
there
it's
are
also
plenty
still
of
not
young
kept well.
people on here.
No,
There's like
it's
plenty
not.
of 9 to 10-year-olds to
Mm-hmm.
8, people who just like, because you just know how to use the internet at a young age.
We had a lot of
I mean,
teenagers
that was
watching
me
us when we
too,
first
when I
started.
when I
Which,
was
like,
young.
we've been around for so long that y'all are all, like, older now. What the hell?
Yeah, I would go
Having a
chat rooms that
crisis.
were meant for older people when I was
Yeah.
like 12.
Yeah, no, same. I mean, but that all that does is tell you, like, you know that there are minors who are lying about their age.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, I think I mentioned this once before on a post, and I was like, because in my bio I put my age and I put the 18 plus.
Right. Which is
warnings.
what you can do, you know.
But I haven't forbode minors from following me. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to soon be like, make a post and put in my bio, like, no minors allowed.
Yeah, that might be the best. People might ignore it anyway, but it's all you can do, really, is
I
because
mean,
you can't help who
obviously,
follows
I'm not
you.
going to look into every single person who follows
Right.
me, and no one should have to do that.
Right.
Right.
But you can put that warning out there to just be like, this is not a place for kids. Don't come
Yeah.
here.
And like I said, already in my bio, I have my age. Well, I said 30 plus. So my age is put in there, 30 plus, and 18 plus.
What? You're making a face.
We've been on this text
I
box
know.
for
I was
so
thinking
long.
about it too, and I'm like, I'm sorry, but we can't help but get into topics and stuff. And I was gonna say that I don't use Ramaji, by the way. You were talking about learn Kana and ditch Ramaji. I don't use it in any of my stuff. I force you can turn it off in Duolingo, and only use Kana. But Jeremy doesn't, because Jeremy hasn't fully learned Hiragana yet. So he relies
the
on
only reason
Ramaji.
I know even as much as I know is because when I did SMRPG speedruns,
Nice.
I needed to learn hiragana and katakana to know when I was using what item. Because you have to
right.
be very particular about what you sell.
Right.
And then also, like, there's a certain section where you have to take, in Bowser's Keep 2, when you revisit it,
Right.
there's Topper's Quiz.
Right. Oh, yeah.
And so in Japanese,
oh.
it's like I don't necessarily need to know the full thing, but I need to be able to recognize at a glance, like,
the answers.
the answer ends with these like hiragana characters.
Yeah.
Um,
that is a mega nerdy way to need to, but it's really
but
good.
that's how I learned it. So
Yeah.
I also understood how like specifically like when you're using kero kero cola, kero kero is in hiragana, not hiragana, it's in katakana. Because it's just sort of like the noise of frogs.
Kero kero.
Kero kero. And so it's like I need to be able to at a glance understand that like, okay, this is like the kero kero cola, which is like one of the most important items in the speedrun because it fully gives you back everything.
Right.
And then also you sell a bunch of them later for money.
Oh, nice.
So you need to know what you're selling. Because there's certain things you can't sell.
Yeah.
There's certain
that makes total
there's
sense.
like certain equipment and certain items that you should not sell.
Yeah, kero kero. Kero kero kora.
Yeah. That's how it's written in SMRPG.
Yeah.
And other things like ice bombs and fire bombs, those are written in hiragana. Because those are just like the title fire bomb.
But I agree. It's ditching Ramaji is the best way to force yourself to know those words. It definitely helps. Like I can read hiragana and katakana not as quickly as I can read English, obviously, but
Same.
I can read it fluently. Like
Yeah.
I can read it perfectly fine.
Same here. What's that say?
And getting rid of Ramaji, I think, was a really big part of that. But I'm just saying that Jeremy needs it because he just hasn't fully learned it yet. Because, again, Duolingo, I don't think does a good job at teaching you the writing systems at all.
I actually want to ask Kemi.
Yeah.
You said you had snacks?
They should be in the pantry.
What
but I
kind of
don't.
snacks are they?
I don't know. Jeremy said that he bought me a bunch of snacks, so I really don't know what they are.
Oh, well, then I won't grab random snacks.
But either the possibility.
Well, they're either mine or they're Brandon's.
But they could be Jeremy's.
They're not.
They're not.
If they're Jeremy's, then they're also mine.
Jeremy's snacks are ice cream.
And all you need to do is just not eat all of it, and he's fine. Trust me.
That is also true.
I want a snack.
Yeah, go go through the pantry and pick whatever you want.
Sid, all the snacks are yours. You are the snack king.
You're the snack king.
But I'm
Been doing hella language learning lately. I've been brushing up on my Spanish. I had to. This is another thing where it was like I never took Spanish in school. I took Latin, which I don't regret because taking Latin helped me understand other Romance languages really easily. I had to learn some Spanish because I worked for a while in a sewing workshop with people who did not speak English very well. So like I had to learn sewing terms in Spanish. So like being thrown in that environment really helped me just pick those words up right away.
It's just kind of like if you work at a restaurant, you kind of understand how to take orders in Spanish, but not really have a conversation past the necessities of an order.
Yeah.
So you understand. I know more Spanish, but you understand that like for the context of taking orders, it's like obviously you need to understand like because I worked at McDonald's, so specifically I have to understand numbers. I have to understand specific like hamburguesa con queso, like that's cheeseburger dog. Like I have to understand like the basic ways to pronounce.
Wait, what is it again? Because I know queso, but
hamburguesa. So it's spelled like hamburguesa.
Okay.
But
hamburguesa.
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 Yes.
Okay.
Hamburguesa. H sounds are silent. So So think of saying hamburger, but now the H is silent.
Oh, that's okay.
Hamburger.
Hamburger.
So hamburger.
Hamburger.
Think of saying like if the H is silent, you're saying hamburger. You're saying hamburger.
Yeah, hamburger.
But in Spanish, it's hamburguesa. Sort of like queso. Imagine if it was quesa. It's with a G now, so quesa.
Hamburguesa.
So
Hamburguesa con queso.
Which is like it's you get
it's
used
con
to
like with.
Yes.
Okay.
You're saying hamburger with cheese.
Yeah, I know queso. So
yeah,
I was like with cheese.
Yeah, hamburguesa con queso.
Yeah.
And so like you understand how to take orders, and if so specifically in drive-through, it's like It's just like they say, like, yeah, yo quiero un número dos. You say, sí, okay, algo más, which just means, do you want anything more? You're saying, like, anything else.
And más.
Algo más. And then you say their total. Like, you kind of understand how to just say the bare necessities of a certain aspect of a conversation when you work in a specific environment.
Yeah.
Where you have to
and
use Spanish.
The construction of it, though, like, when you listen to it being spoken for a long time, like, every day, it makes sense, like, to me, anyway. Like, the way that things are structured.
It's not a super complex structure, I would say.
Yeah.
The hardest part of Spanish is probably conjugation.
There you are, love.
Gracias.
Jeremy's absolute babe, and he told me that.
See, I told you.
Did I forget something? Did you need something?
No, I'm good, actually. I was going to...
Kemi didn't ask for shit. It was just me and you.
Well, actually, I should probably stop drinking, because I should probably go to work in, like, an hour.
Oh, okay. Okay, we should get past this text
we should get past this part. Yes, let's remember the game. The game is what I don't necessarily regret the whole, like, because I just miss hanging out with y'all. So I love just chilling and having long conversations and stuff. I don't regret it, but I'm sure it drives people wild when I upload the fucking VODs or whatever.
We don't play the game for several hours.
I'll tell you what, YouTube people, I'll timestamp this one. I'll timestamp this one for you. You're welcome. Anyways, Seigi. That's how this whole thing started.
Yes, how this whole thing started. Get past the text box. I did read the rest of it.
Yes, his calligraphy always was a reflection of his heart. Yet you... Can you really look at those characters without feeling shame? Knowing who drew them so thoughtfully?
Of course I can.
Because he's my boyfriend.
Yeah, because I didn't kill him.
I mean, I'm innocent, so why shouldn't I be able to?
Even though you stowed away on this ship.
Now you're gonna bring that up, are you? I can't win.
I was going to look up what that second kanji was, because I'm not familiar with it. Only
Sed
the first
versus
one.
estad is a big one in Spanish. So sed and estad, for context, both mean the same thing. They're both the Spanish words for to be. That's what they roughly translate to.
Okay.
But sed is used in different contexts than estad. So for context...
Is it like Iru versus Aru?
Well, sed and estad, like, you wouldn't use...
Like inanimate versus people?
No, it's more about... If I were to talk about my nationality, so you would say the conjugation for sed, for personal, talking about yourself, is soy. You say soy cubano, in my case, because I'm Cuban. I'm talking about my nationality.
Okay.
If I were to conjugate estad to the same version where I'm talking about myself, I would put estoy. But estoy cubano doesn't make sense. Because estad, it generally is used in situations where it's like, estoy cansado, like I am tired. Like this is a temporary situation. But sed is like soy cubano, like that can't change.
Oh, okay. So that it's like a fixed thing.
What something is, almost followed by a noun, something that can function as a noun. But then
Interesting.
Estad, like, can be used in situations, and is often used in situations where you're talking about when something is anything that isn't necessarily permanent.
Huh, cool.
So estoy cansado, like, I'm tired, but I'm not gonna be tired forever. So that's not permanent.
Interesting. Dude, languages are cool.
Yes.
Yeah, and the way they function.
Cause like I don't think I recognize the term like sir or estar, but I know soy and estoy. Like I've heard those before, but like I've never really.
Confusing those two is
very common. Interesting.
Anyways, that's Kazuma-sama's precious sword. He never went anywhere without it.
It's huge. It's absolutely massive.
It's humongous.
Kemi used my friend to use sir all.
He was always saying that a Japanese man's katana is so
That is the thing they say.
I believe he had to work very hard to convince the government to allow him to bring it on this trip.
I suppose that shows just how important it was to him. And now he's gone. But I'm not ready to let his spirit go just yet.
Oh, fuck. Are we gonna keep the sword? That'd be so sick. We're gonna keep his sword. Are we gonna keep his sword? Oh, I hope so. That'd be so gay. I'm so here for that. God, I hope we get to keep it. What is going on down here?
That's my dinner from last night. A roast chicken. It was really tasty.
Yes, it was very delicious, wasn't it? But did you eat it on the floor here?
I love her little head tilt. That's so cute.
Yeah, she's adorable. I'm not a dog, says Atasan. I ate at the table, of course. Which begs the question of when and how the plate ended up on the floor.
But Kazuma-sama didn't like chicken at all, did he?
Whack.
That's whack.
No, that's right. So he didn't touch it. Which meant all the more for me.
Oh no! Does that mean poor Kazuma-sama spent his last night on this earth with an empty belly?
That is so sad.
I hadn't considered that.
Oh, it's just too horrible.
Now I suddenly have a guilty conscience and an achy stomach.
My man was drugged like hella.
There's nothing on this table at all. The plate and cutlery are all over the floor for some reason.
Yes, it's strange. Last night when I went to sleep, I'm sure everything was still... No, wait a minute.
What is it?
That's funny. I can't seem to remember anything about what happened after dinner at all.
That's a shame.
So then perhaps you are responsible for what happened to Kazuma-sama.
No.
I mean, you don't know. You could.
Yeah. Just because you drugged doesn't mean you weren't doing shit.
People do crazy shit on drugs. I'm just saying.
I've investigated thoroughly, but I can't find anything out of place.
What about that very purple thing?
Yeah, but so if it's not flashing like that, you can't investigate it. You see how the cursor is flashing?
Oh, yeah.
So that is how you know you selected something that can be investigated. What do you think this is? It looks like a broken piece of glassware.
And a weird smudge.
Whatever the thing was, it appears to have broken clean too.
Almost like a sword.
The glass is such a beautiful color. It looks like a cute little Netsuke fastener from a kimono outfit.
I'm not sure that sounds like Kazuma.
It sounds like you though, bitch.
He wouldn't have carried a cute little trinket like this around with him, would he?
Is he cheating on me? Bastard!
This motherfucker!
He looked like he could be a bisexual king, for real.
And the mark beside it, what is it, I wonder? It has a sort of brick-like hue.
Have a good night, Kylie.
Good night, Kylie.
Night, Kylie. Love you.
Yes, you're right. It is a color of brick, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess.
Even though I don't see anything of the same color anywhere else in the cabin.
No, I want to look at the sword, the blade itself, to see if there's anything on it.
It didn't add it as evidence, so obviously not.
Pissed. Oh, what about... I already looked at the knife.
The books have fallen over on the shelf. Look, they're all toppled the same way.
And what's this? A statue of some god of the sea? Although he's fallen over as well.
Yes, it's almost as if the whole shelf has been ransacked, and everything mown down at once.
I wonder if... perhaps it was Kazuma-sama doing his morning sword training, do you think?
I seriously doubt it.
Then perhaps... it was you, Naruhodo-san. In a fit of rage?
I wouldn't have bothered leaving the wardrobe just to mess up a few books and a statue. Could the way these things have been thrown about have anything to do with the case? I wonder.
Ooh, we're getting a zoom in.
Well, I'll just set everything straight again. I don't like to see a mess.
No, girl, don't touch the crime
looking at
scene!
the evidence. She's guilty.
I mean, she did tidy it up.
No! Yo, but that guy is awesome, though.
Yeah, that guy rules. Yeah,
This guy
yeah.
rules. Look at him go. He looks like he's surfing. He's like, yeah!
Yeah!
That guy rules. Look at him go! He's ripped, too. God.
These are the rules of passage for travel aboard the SS Budia.
It's essentially a list of requests from the captain to all passengers on board.
Passengers must not keep weapons or other dangerous objects in their cabins. Pets are also strictly forbidden.
How much you want to bet that's going to come into play later?
It put it in red!
I just looked over and
obviously fucked this up, not only with, you know,
being a dangerous object.
well,
I'm talking about his penis.
with, you know,
And also-
keeping a stowaway, but having a katana.
Yeah, well,
But
he
did have
got permission for the
Yeah,
katana.
He got permission specifically.
He got the
Apparently-
government to
apparently
pull
it was a pain in
strings.
the ass specifically.
Sorry, I didn't mean to be so lewd.
Talk about my penis.
It's like the moment that I said the pets are strictly forbidden, I was like, how much you want to bet that comes into play? And I looked over at you, you did the neck scrunch thing. You're just like,
I will say, earlier tonight, I did say thank you for that penis. In some type of context that
I
makes...
don't remember you saying
No,
that.
not on stream. I said it to a friend.
Oh, okay. I was like, I feel
I'm
like
just
I would
letting
remember
you know
that.
this happened tonight.
Oh, okay. No, that's fine. That's
And-
great. Good
and
for you.
Yeah, thank you for that penis.
Yeah.
In the context, it made perfect
Now
sense.
say it in Spanish.
Muchas gracias para este pinga.
Yeah. Bueno.
What? Why are you staring at me?
Oh, sorry. I was just thinking.
About how guilty you are.
Are you more of a dangerous object or a pet?
Well, you could kind of look at it in both.
Yeah, okay, so it depends if you think I'm a bottom or a top.
That's what I was like. It could really be interpreted as both.
Yeah, it's just like, do you think I'm more of an aggressive guy? Or you mean maybe I would like to be kind of like the one who's...
I mean, most people just tend to switch, you know?
I mean, realistically,
I have a preference.
Realistically, yeah, people tend to switch, but
But people can have
I
preferences.
think in practice, probably people switch.
yeah.
Just to make sure.
There's
I
a
think,
there's a percentage though.
yeah.
People get bored doing the same thing all the time, you know?
Yeah.
They just
There's
want
a
they want
percentage.
But it's like I have a preference.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I said there's a percentage.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm gonna say, off the cuff, I'm pretty sure Ryunosuke is like the majority bottom.
He's
Yeah.
gotta be mostly bottom.
Mostly.
The way his eyes be shuffling. Oof.
Yeah.
Child.
He's probably, I mean, if I was gonna make an estimate, just off the little bit I've seen, I would say 80%.
I was gonna say
Yeah,
80%.
80%.
I was gonna say
80-20.
80-20.
That's good.
I mean, and Kazuma has big top energy.
He does. Or he did.
So yeah, the answer.
I'm so
You
sad.
sounded so depressed.
So yeah.
You know what?
I'm
Just for that, I'm
sorry,
going to take
but
another
the
swing.
answer is, you are pet.
Oh my god. Oh man, it was like legitimate grief. Like legitimately, you had lost one of your best friends.
I hope somebody clipped that. Hi, Curly. No, that'll ruin it if I explain it. I can't decide.
We can just please
Somebody
clip
clip
it. Because
I'm
it's
so
such
sad.
a good moment. Well, one thing's for sure. Either way, I wasn't supposed to be in here.
You're the pet, Ryunosuke. I'm sorry.
That's a very large traveling case, isn't it?
I was shoved into it.
Yes, it carries a lot of memories for me.
Memories? What do you mean?
Well, that's actually how I stowed away on this vessel. I was brought on board inside that case.
Ah, yes, I see. It says "this way up" in Japanese.
Which, in hindsight, I should have realized the foreign crewmen wouldn't be able to read.
Yeah. That's all kanji, too. Bruh.
I was turned over and over and over, and then I was tossed on the floor in here.
Oh dear. Being a stowaway isn't as romantic as it sounds.
Well, it was less painful than if it was out to take them.
Yeah, she beat your ass.
Yeah, she did beat your ass.
Also, that just lets me know that someone on the crew might read Japanese.
Me, I don't know.
Well, if you have the Japanese
If you
sign
recall the
on the
cutscene, you already saw someone who does.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He has the Japanese writing on the fucking cabinet door or wardrobe door that he was sitting in.
Right.
And they thought to put it back.
Oh, thanks.
But
Thanks,
didn't
Sotabody.
it didn't even necessarily come down. It was
Oh,
never,
that's
the
true,
seal
that's
was never
true.
broken.
Yeah, Herlock took it off.
This is where dear Kazuma-sama would have sat whenever he was writing.
Solemnly. He did. London Diary. Poor Kazuma. He didn't even make it to his destination.
It looks as though the last entry's incomplete.
I can't even read that at all. Well, no, that's not true. There's some of that I can read, but damn.
Which means, what? He was in the middle of writing it when the incident happened? Let's see what it says. It could be a valuable clue.
Hi-ya! That's out of the question!
What?
Kazuma-sama may have departed this world, but you must not read his private thoughts.
Oh my god.
This bitch keeps a
fuck off,
diary
bitch.
for sure.
But what if it's something important? Something relevant to the case?
This bitch did it.
She's not Rafa, Sid. You want? Yeah,
Also,
I feel.
Rafa didn't do it.
I know, but
You know who did it
I
in
feel the energy. The energy
No,
is
no,
giving
listen,
residual
listen,
Rafa
listen.
feelings.
Listen.
Oh shit!
I'm
Sorry.
gonna say something controversial yet brave.
Oh shit! Here we go. Here we go.
Rafa, I actually trust more than her.
What?
What the fuck?
Why?
Rafa's more of a
She
cunt
just
than
literally saved our ass in the last case.
She did.
I didn't see that though.
That's true. This is your only
Damn.
impression of her.
Damn it. No, she
She seems like a real
she
one.
walks in. She seems like the homie because she walks in and gives you the most important evidence.
Especially at a time where they're like, women aren't allowed in the courtroom.
Yeah.
She's just like, yeah.
Specifically, the moment she walks in, they're like, "Why is a woman here in the courtroom?"
And she's
They're
just
no
like,
shit about it.
she's like, oh, sorry, just here to deliver
That
this
sounds like a setup
crucial
to me.
fucking evidence.
Sid is real stubborn about his
Sid,
stance.
yeah. When Sid
Rafa?
decides he hates a character, it's all in. All in. You gotta respect his commitment.
I love Suzata-san.
Can we talk about Rafa for a second? It's Rafa, right?
Rafa, yeah.
From Spirit of Justice.
Okay, so Rafa, I don't like Rafa, right? I am vehemently against Rafa.
I hated her too.
I mean,
But-
she's a little annoying bitch, that's for sure.
Okay, but, I'm gonna go ahead and say, Rafa trustworthy though. She a bitch, but she honest.
Yeah.
Rafa
She wasn't-
always followed with whatever the truth was.
Yeah,
She
well,
never-
what she believed in her heart.
Right. Like, if you proved it, she was like, okay, that's facts, B, but like...
But also,
She
fuck
was
you.
embarrassed, but she
Yeah,
would
but she was
accept
also...
it.
But yeah, she would say fuck you, but
She was just
she's
mega
still-
entitled.
Yeah, she's a little annoying princess.
Yeah, but she was.
Oh, yeah,
I-
Nayuta.
You can trust Rafa to come around and to be. She was always honest.
But you know that she's not a bad person because you've played enough of. You didn't finish Spirit of Justice, but you played enough of it to know who the bad guy is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's her mom's.
Yeah,
I completely
it's
agree.
her mom.
Yeah. Her mom is the bitch. Rafa.
And she is the way
is
she
just
is because of
annoying.
her mom, mostly.
I mean, they share the same mom currently.
But Susato, I don't trust her.
You're just saying that because her father is in her card gauge.
Yeah, and I got vibes from the dad, too, honestly, but I hate him much less now that he's in your card gauge. Now he's alright.
Many combinations, man.
That's still one of my favorite Ace Attorney moments.
You saw that, right?
In recent
Leaving
memory.
Senior card gauge in the previous stream. There's
Oh,
a
I
kid-
highlighted it. I'm sending it to you.
I sent it to you. There's a character who I give the voice of Senior Card Gauge from Homestar Runner.
Oh.
And he just comes in. He's like,
combination.
many combinations.
I do remember that. My
There's
only
just-
thing is that I don't know this bitch at all.
It's true.
I haven't seen her at all.
She seemed like the homie in
and
the
she
last
is
case.
she is giving you a hard time, but to be fair, you were locked in a room with a guy and the guy's dead.
It's a locked room murder.
So it
And you're
looks
the
like
o-
you're the only guy.
And you're the only person.
And she
in
doesn't
the
really
room.
know you that well.
Yeah.
So she's just like, I can't believe, and you weren't even, she didn't even know you were here. She was just
Yeah.
like, it's real sus that you're here, honestly.
Sounds like a setup to me.
All right. I won't read it.
I'm like, either it's a really stupid Russian guy,
Why
or
the fuck wouldn't you want to read the diary? I get that you're like.
But because she has a diary and she doesn't want anyone reading her diary.
yeah, that's what I got projection big time. I was like, she's got a diary that she would be she'd be mortified if
I'm
somebody read her
sorry,
diary.
I've kept a diary before, but like if I was dead, fucking read that shit.
You're old enough
yeah.
now to have that knowledge. She's 16.
Oh.
Yeah, she's 16, yeah.
Okay, that changes things.
Yeah.
I thought she was an adult.
Yeah,
No,
she's 16.
Okay. I'll try to be nicer. I'll be a little bit more gentle. She's a baby.
She's a baby.
She baby.
Okay.
Poor Kazuma-sama.
I don't like prying into people's personal matters either. But in this case, isn't the need for clues more important?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Way more.
And if she's 16, she doesn't realize that.
Well, I sent it anyway because I already had it up.
Yeah, Rafa is like 14, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Rafa's a bitch.
Yeah, but
She's like a
14 is
itty-bitty.
annoying.
But also, and like also fuck them kids, and also Sid needed somebody to beat up on in that game, and Rafa was that target. So like even when Rafa became
she's
better,
easy.
Sid was like, no,
You
I
gotta
need
hit
somebody to
L
be
to
mad
search
at.
the other side of the room.
Yeah.
So you
Well,
can
I
look at-
am actually, and it's not.
Maybe it's
It's a D-pad. But I was also making sure I didn't miss anything over there.
Rafa pissed me off specifically because she had some.
She's an entitled bitch.
Yeah, she's super entitled.
Yeah, some of the things that she talked about were some things that I'm passionate about personally. So it made me very angry.
This is... Yes, it's a bell cord contraption, I think.
Oh shit.
What do you mean, contraption?
I read about it in a book I was studying that talked about life in Great Britain. Large households often have bell cords like this, which you can pull to ring a bell to summon servants.
I know a messed up story in the Game of Thrones lore about this, but I'm not gonna say it right now.
Come on, man. If you get started in Game of Thrones, we'll be here until we're bones.
Yeah.
Really? That sounds almost magical.
No, it's not.
Servants
Not
are
in the
a
case I'm
great
thinking
idea.
about. It's like, what if
many
instead of
people- how many
servants, it
people
was
die?
scorpions? Just a bed full of scorpions.
That sounds like a good idea to me. I love a bed full of
This is
scorpions.
that's so stupid. That's so stupid.
Well, it's written about in a way where it's like mythologized, so it's like maybe did not happen that way, but
I know.
still.
But it's just like the way you phrase. Sorry.
And it wasn't for servants either. It was for concubines.
They love a concubine.
It was to summon ladies.
We do love a good concubine.
Yeah.
Does a
Shall we-
concubine always have to be a lady? The answer is
No.
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 Shall we give it a little try?
It happened in Dorne, too, so it could have been male or female. Who knows? Yes! In the interests of cultural research, obviously. She just wants to do it. This is big Maya energy.
She's like way more formal Maya.
Yeah, that does give the vibe.
She's Maya, but she has to rationalize it through formality in some way.
I suppose nobody comes for lowly Japanese people.
No, I'm sure it's just that everyone is busy. That's all.
We'll just keep investigating, and then, like, 30 minutes from now, somebody will come in and be like,
huh?
hey. Or suddenly there will be scorpions.
It's one or the other. It's a binary system.
Yeah, it's
As
either
we know, it's servants or scorpions.
servants or scorpions.
It's the two S's.
The-
I had 2 pet scorpions as a kid.
Oh, that's
I'm
cute.
I'm terrified of scorpions.
I'm also terrified of scorpions, so.
Really?
Yes.
But I mean,
They look
people
cool.
who have
They
them
look
as
sick,
pets usually
but I
have
don't
them
want
like
one to be
venomed
near
or
me.
whatever.
We had, the first one was Matthias, and he...
Which I don't know how humane that is.
He died, unfortunately, and then the next one was, Bartholomew?
That's a sick name.
They're both, like, Roman names for scorpion-associated lords.
That's
Okay.
mega cool.
Yeah. They were technically my brothers, but I mean,
They're
they were
mine
in our
now.
house.
Yeah. I mean, like, if you're a kid,
I mean, it's the same way
the
that
family
it's
pet.
the same way that like my dog was my mom's dog.
Yeah.
It's like, that's my dog.
All of my pets up until I moved out were my mom's pets, but they were my pets too.
Yeah, it's like that's my pet. Like,
Yeah. It is kind of different though, because Link is
Bulbasaur.
like my son, whereas like all my other pets before were just the pet in the house, and I love them, but it's not the same.
Sorry, it was Matthias and Balthasar. There it goes.
Oh, Balthazar?
Balthazar?
Was it Balthazar?
Yeah.
That's so sick.
Balthazar.
That's so sick.
Balthazar. I love Balthazar.
It's some 2 weeks since we set sail from Japan.
Oh damn, they've been doing this for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Have you really been living in that wardrobe the entire time, Naruhodo-san? You didn't sleep in that bed even a little bit?
I did.
I think living isn't quite the right description.
Oh, no, I suppose not. Although, it must have been rather exciting, making this voyage in your own secret hideout.
The trouble was, I never knew when a member of the crew might come in. So yes, I did basically have to live in the wardrobe. And last night was no exception.
But because of that, you had no idea what was happening out here in the cabin.
No, sadly not.
All right.
It's time to investigate the thing you want to investigate.
This whole
Fucking
time.
shit.
This whole time.
I think that's some kind of opening for a ventilator.
A ventilator.
A hole through which fresh air can circulate into the cabin, and just so happens to be large enough for a person to fit in.
Isn't that a little odd?
What do you mean?
Well, this ventilator, if that's what it is, looks like it must connect to the next door cabin.
Ooh. Yes, it would appear to, you're right.
But if its purpose is to allow fresh air into the room, surely it should be connected to the outside.
That is weird. Damn it, that means they could hear us the entire time.
Oh no.
Oh no.
they
It's a noise complaint, but a really violent one.
Oh
Very
no.
violent noise complaint.
That's true. Perhaps it's so that rain and spray don't find their way in when the seas are rough. Or something like that?
I suppose. Maybe that's it.
There he is. Oh my god. I knew I was gonna love him because of Tumblr. They prepared me for how batshit he
He's
is.
crazy. Who's that? He wasn't there a minute ago.
Sid, do you want to voice Herlock?
Sid has to voice Herlock.
Please.
Oh, Jesus, what kind of character is Herlock?
It's Sherlock Holmes.
It's Sherlock Holmes, but
But-
his name is Herlock Sholmes.
Or Herlock Sholmes if you're me. And he's just an insane man. You don't have to give him an English accent if you don't want to.
I will try. I'm really bad at them, but it might be funny.
Yeah.
He's an insane, quirky Sherlock Holmes
Yeah.
detective type.
All right.
He doesn't seem to be an asshole
He's-
the way that certain versions of Sherlock Holmes
But
can
he is
be.
extremely confident.
Yes.
He's monstrously confident, and he's a detective, and he's very proud, and is like, he's like, I'm the best. But he's not like, he's a gentleman about
But
it.
like you can look at people like Sherlock from the BBC Sherlock, or you can look at like House, and like easy for them to be like, he's an asshole. He's an asshole.
Well,
Yeah.
Sherlock Holmes is an asshole. Like in the books.
But
he's lovable.
No.
He's
This guy,
confident.
I'm sure.
You know what? He is a lot like the Doctor.
He is a lot like the Doctor.
That he does give Doctor vibes.
Yeah, if you watch Doctor Who, you're good.
Don't
I
worry
watched
about it.
some.
He's lovable, confident. He's extremely like, I'm very, very smart, and he's charismatic enough that he can get away with it.
Yeah,
But he's
it's
also,
not annoying.
But he's also an insane person.
Yeah, and he's
Okay,
just
would
nuts.
you guys like to hear me do a shitty British accent? Because
Yeah, let's
Go
get
for it.
Okay.
Whenever we talk to him, yeah.
Yeah, hang on, wait.
As far as I can tell, it looks like he might be European.
Is he gay or European? Sorry.
Oh, how did he...
She's the way she's just looking at him. This is framed really well.
Yeah. You've noticed the man too, have you? I have no idea who he is or how he got in here, but he looks suspicious and tall, suspiciously tall.
I gotta say, I love his outfit.
He's great. I love Herlock in this game.
I know that I already know that I'll like him from the shit I've seen on Tumblr. Like, I just know I'll like him. And you've told me he's an insane person, which is all I need to know.
Yes.
Yes, Curly, correct.
Correct. You have gotten the correct.
I don't regret it. But I will timestamp the VOD on YouTube.
Naruhodo-san, don't tell me. Do you really not know who that is?
Well, no. I don't have any foreign friends or acquaintances at all.
Well, you know his friend, though. Or knew his friend.
He doesn't look like a member of the crew. There's something very unusual about him.
What gave that away?
And is he investigating Kazuma's desk, or is he just playing on it? I can't tell.
Well, in that case, we simply must talk with him.
Am I just imagining it? Does Hisasu-san look almost uncontrollably excited?
Oh, does she have a crush on him?
I'll be honest. He looks almost like I don't remember what case it was. The kid for that one case in that one Phoenix Wright game, but the kid whose dad died, who was very like robotically inclined and like
Oh,
military.
Sarge?
Yeah.
You're talking about Sarge.
He looks like
Oh,
one
I
of
love
Sarge's
Sarge.
little.
We were on that case when we tried to replay through Spirit of Justice.
That is that case.
He looks like one of Sarge's little doohickeys.
I fully respect and appreciate the way that he's just on that disc. Big gremlin energy, and I'm here for it.
All right.
By the way, I expect that you've noticed already, but just in case, if you press A on people when they're in the crosshairs, you can converse with them.
I got that from the Russian guy.
All right, then I'll get the suspiciously tall gentleman in my sights and see what he has to say for himself.
Why are you so tall?
It's suspicious, I tell you.
I'm tall, but I don't know if I'm suspiciously tall.
Oh, please do.
There
Here
is
we
a
go.
distinction.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Excuse me, do you have a moment?
This is a critical point in my investigation.
Just don't say Zvari, and I'm okay.
Yeah, just
Don't say Zvari. and I will be
Yeah, fuck that guy.
100%. That guy, the only thing that made that guy redeemable was when we did the dub with Sean Chiplock, and the guy who voiced him did the block this overhead in the voice. The whole time.
Fuck. I did
died.
not block that overhead. Shit.
I died.
Goddamn. Block this overhead when it shows up is. Oh my god.
It was so funny. I can't remember now who was voicing him, but he did fighting game jokes the whole time, but it wasn't like he didn't like beat that bit to death. It was so funny.
I hit my best friend Celica with that the other day because someone was talking about an FGC spelling bee. And then Ultra David was like, I'm going to win that. And then Celica was like, I free you up in that. And then I joined in and I was like, ain't no way y'all see me. Celica was like, you seriously don't want the smoke? And I went, spell block this overhead. And put a picture of Kai Kisuke's Greed Sever, which is like this fucked up overhead. And she was like, fuck.
See, it's like I don't even need to play fighting games. Y'all are so fucking funny, and like I know enough where it's just like anytime that somebody hits me out of the blue with the block this overhead, it almost always hits so well.
I love block this overhead.
It's so good. I love the fighting game community.
Maybe I should leave him alone. He seems a little unfriendly.
Yes, perhaps that would be for the best.
Nope, he's done.
Oh, shit,
Oh, I didn't do that.
went by too fast.
Here you go.
Wait, where did it go?
So bottommost is what he said.
Greetings. I hope I haven't kept you too long.
Hell yeah. Yeah, he's gonna be like my favorite character.
You will love Sherlock.
He's already giving me the energy.
You will love
It's the big
Herlock
entrapped
Sholmes.
energy.
It's just because he's an insane person.
Yes.
What exactly were you doing on Kazuma's desk just now?
He's got the goggles. Fuck, it's over. It's over.
Ah, I see. Fascinating.
Yo, give Sid the headphones. Pass the aux.
Oh shit.
You gotta have him. This track is pretty good.
I don't care, baby.
In the time it's taking you to play through case 1, I beat cases 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 2, 1, 2, and 3, 1, and 3, 2. Listen.
So you're on the stupid cafe case.
Yeah, I hate that case.
Danny, can I get near your mic? Thank you. I'm gonna lean against you.
Sorry, what do you see? It feels like he's looking right through me.
Ah, yes. Everything is clear now. The train of reasoning has run its course. My deductions have become crystallized.
It's over, guys. This is new favorite character just dropped.
You. What the fuck is that word?
It's Afghanistan.
Have been in Afghanistan, I perceived. Just recently returned, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, you do get straight up Sherlock references, by the way, because that is verbatim.
Yes.
What?
I was like, well, from frame 1 with like the locked room murder and the fucking speckled band. I was like, all right.
Sorry, what?
And now, whilst venturing towards foreign climes, you find yourself in a most troubling predicament.
Oh, well, that's true at least.
God, I love his outfit. But how?
How the deuce did I know that, perhaps? It was really a most elementary deduction, hardly worth explaining.
Have you perhaps managed to deduce anything else?
But of course, many great things. There's no mystery, my dear madam. For example,
You have fled your native land of Russia, being as you are a merciless revolutionary.
Nani?
You left 16 victims of assassination in your wake, and now travel to England to blow up the Crystal Tower.
Bruh. Stop.
And when the
Barabond.
When the Barabond occupant of the very cabin discovered your identity, you ended his life too.
Bro.
Yeah, also, did I mention he's an idiot?
This is my favorite character.
Yes, I believe that summarizes the facts beautifully. No need to hide the truth now. Nothing deceived these eyes.
It's actually stunning how wrong that was.
Just to be clear, you're talking about me, are you?
Certainly I am.
Oh my god.
Do you see another in this cabin who fits the bill? A Russian assassin with 16 victims to his name?
Help. Help. Help.
I don't even see one person who fits the bill.
Are you like a crazy person?
No, you're gonna love this, by the way. You're gonna love this.
She believes it 100%.
So, it's true. It was you who did this to Kazuma-sama. I'll just... whatever.
What?
And you're plotting a revolution, too? It's shameful behavior, Naruhodo-san. Absolutely wicked.
No, listen, there's no way I...
Hiya! Now explain yourself! Tell me everything!
This is ridiculous.
The fade out to black was really good.
Yeah, he dead now.
Game over.
Failure.
Shut the fuck up.
Give you your headphones
Oh,
back.
fuck.
How could you do it?
For pity's sake, open your eyes. I'm not a Russian revolutionary. Obviously.
He's Japanese, right?
He is Japanese.
He's
name is
very Japanese.
Fucking Naruhodo.
His name is Ryunosuke Naruhodo. And also, he's like barely out of school. He's like in school still. Like, he's not
He's
old
like
enough to
basically
do
still in
any of
school. He's
this.
like late, like 21, 22.
I think he's like 20.
Oh,
yeah,
baby.
he's baby. He's baby.
He baby.
He's like
He's
20 or something.
obviously not a Russian revolutionary.
Oh,
With 16 victims to his name.
forgive me.
Yeah, kill.
No,
he
that
hasn't
part's
had-
not,
He hasn't had the time to kill 16 people.
unless he killed them all at once. you
It
know.
would be impressive. And as for you, what kind of deduction was that? You were just saying the first thing that came into your head.
But was I not right? Whilst venturing towards foreign climes, you do find yourself in the most troubling predicament, do you not?
That's literally the only thing you can take out of that.
Well, yes, maybe.
There you have it, you see? What you make of that, hmm?
He's like a JoJo character. Oh my god. And it's like I said, big Entrapta energy.
Well, to be honest, this ship is en route to England, and I'm in handcuffs at the scene of a murder. So, I'm not really sure you could call it a deduction. It's more plain observation.
Indeed, an observation, my dear boy, is the basis of all deduction.
Yeah, and I mean, that is true. I was thinking that in the previous line.
My method is founded upon observation of trifles. You see, I announce my findings with a brassy certitude. And more often than not, I'm right.
Okay, but then how do you explain? You're way
I don't
off.
think you introduced yourself.
My apologies. How remiss of me. I'm none other than the greatest detective of the century, known to men and women the world over. The imitable Herlock Sholmes.
Oh, fuck.
He's handsome.
Yeah, you gotta get in on this, too. This is a good track.
This is his theme.
So, it's really you. The actual Herlock Sholmes. I said it correctly. Good for me.
Slow.
I want to say Sholmes so bad.
The very same. The imitable, actual Herlock Sholmes.
Do you know this man, Suzata-san?
The most famous detective in the world? Naruhodo-san, of course I do. There's nobody who hasn't heard of him.
What planet have I been living on then?
We must ask him what he's deduced. He will have worked out the entire case already, I'm sure.
Really? Why do I feel uneasy about this?
Oh, why is he handsome, though?
He was really popular on Tumblr.
He's
Really
very
popular
popular.
on Tumblr.
Is he Tumblr sexy man?
Yeah, he was for a while. He probably still is. Though I follow the Ace Attorney tag on Tumblr, and yes, I do use Tumblr. And I haven't seen him in a minute. But there was a time where you couldn't take 2 steps on Tumblr without running into him.
Big himbo.
He's a big himbo.
So, you're a great detective, are you? Sorry, what was your name again?
Oh, that's rude. Indeed, I'm none other than the one and only Herlock Sholmes.
Oh, I see. You're German? And Locke, was it?
No. No air. I have hair. Please call me Sholmes. You can read all about my exploits in the exciting London publication.
Oh yes, Ranst magazine, full of wonderful short stories and interest articles from Great Britain. I never miss an issue. I have it sent from England especially.
Ah, yes. Here it is. The Adventures of Herlock Sholmes. So, you're the protagonist in a series of short stories, then?
Basically, yeah.
Indeed I am.
You know what? He also gives Reagan energy from Mob Psycho. It's the unfailing confidence and posture. He's just
Yeah.
Beautiful.
And you've read so many of your own stories, you started to think you really are a detective?
I love it. I love it.
Make no mistake. I'm not the poor, deluded fellow you take me for.
That Brannigan energy. Yeah. Put them all in a basket.
Show.
I'm Herlock Sholmes.
Make no
no mistake.
I'm not the poor, deluded fellow you take me for.
This is so good.
Your inference is backward.
What? Where?
Backward?
My trusty biographer records my greatest detecting achievements and chronicles them in the magazine.
You have a biographer, do you?
Doesn't everyone? Mine goes by the name of Dr. Wilson, presently keeping shop in London.
Are you 100% sure about that?
He's also my boyfriend.
But I mean about his whereabouts. Are you super sure you know where your Dr. Wilson is?
The murder victim from the first case. Dr. Wilson?
I must say, thanks for that publication. I've been fantastically busy as of late. Why, this very moment I'm returning from Asia, having lost the mystery of a cursed royal crown.
Really? I can't work out whether I should take this man seriously or not.
I'm taking him very seriously.
Deduction, you see, is to me a science. Logical reasoning in its purest form.
A science?
Really?
The astute observer notices even the most subtle of reactions in his subject. A furtive glance, a twitch of a muscle, a slight inclination of the posture.
Ah, so Apollo Justice.
Fingernails, arm sleeves, furrows in the skin. All these things are data.
Right.
And the trained logician makes deductions from this data in the blink of an eye. The ultimate conclusion is, without fail, the truth. As I demonstrated only a few moments ago.
Except you were mega wrong. I love this guy.
How can you look me in the eye and claim that?
So you see, I have a turn both of observation and for deduction. And fame. That is what makes me both the one and only Herlock Holmes.
Wait, you can't say that. Copyright.
Get him!
If you call him Sherlock, the copyright police will knock your door down and kill
You
you.
go to super jail. Have you managed to deduce anything about this particular case yet?
Have I managed to deduce anything, my dear fellow? Who do you suppose discovered the culprit in his most cunning hiding place? That's right. It was none other than the great detective before you now, Mr. Herlock Sholmes.
Ah, I see. In other words, I'm in these now because of him.
When I became anxious about Kazuma-sama this morning, I summoned all the crew members to force the cabin door open.
And I concealed myself among their number, gaining entry into the scene of the crime. Yes, luckily for everyone, the great detective, Herlock Sholmes, was on board. And the handcuffs seem to be an excellent fit, Mr. Naruhodo. The very moment I laid eyes on the scene, two facts were immediately apparent to me.
Oh, really? 2 facts, you say?
Yes, one, the guy was dead. Give me that deduction. Yeah.
Can we talk about your deduction before? The things you concluded about me, I mean.
The now famously accurate, troubling predicament you find yourself in.
So we're just gonna ignore all the other stuff?
Actually, it was the other details that I was more hoping to discuss. You know, the merciless Russian revolutionary and assassin of 16 part.
Yes, the more sordid details. It was fairly commonplace deduction. Here we have this morning's paper.
Oh, sorry.
That's who he thinks you are.
It's the main headline.
Hold on. Ow, my knees.
Oh no!
Let me scoot this.
Oh, I love the tiny glasses.
I'm just gonna
That's
speak
you.
from this area. Revolutionary Violin Bolshevik flees Russia via Shanghai.
What do you mean that's me?
That's
I'm gonna have to voice that person?
no, it's just like that's who they think you are.
Oh, okay. Yes, you exactly look the same.
That's who Herlock thinks you are.
Yes, that's you. For sure, it looks exactly like you. That's a 20-year-old small Japanese man for sure.
This
This vessel made a port call to Shanghai yesterday. And at last, the young Russian was murdered.
Wait. Wait. Wait.
Since when was Kazuma a Russian?
It sounds like Mr. Sholmes was concluded that he was a Russian because of what Kazuma-sama wrote on the floor.
It was a simple act of reasoning to realize the culprit of this crime was the same merciless revolutionary. One who could kill a very man who helped him escape from his true identity. Help him to escape after his true identity was discovered. Yes, you, Violin Borshkovich.
What?
No. How could it be me?
Like, literally.
He called you Mr. Naruto, by the way.
He did.
Yeah, wait.
I don't look anything like this man. Just look at his face.
This is very clearly like a 40-year-old dude.
Well, you are a fearsome revolutionary after all. Therefore, you have no doubt learnt the
Revolutionize.
You have no doubt learned to revolutionize your appearance as well.
Bro, I don't understand. What do you...
It makes some sort of sense.
But, like, how?
Please.
And I might add, your name does not appear on the ship's passenger list. Need I say more?
Yeah, you know, we did really shoot ourselves in the foot with that one. But, like...
Well, that's because I'm a stowaway.
What about the other details? The 16 victims of assassination and blowing up the Crystal Tower?
Yes. The journalist clearly interviewed the man and printed all of those particulars in this article.
Gimme, put it in my inventory.
The deeds the man has perpetrated thus far and those he is plotting.
Yo, Steel! What's up, Steel? I don't...
Yes, everything about this revolutionary Borshkovich was included. There can be no mistake.
I love the idea that he's a fucking stand user.
He does pose.
He does, yeah.
It does, it's beautiful.
Do revolutionaries usually agree to interviews with newspaper reporters? I wonder.
And what about the part where you said I was just returning from Afghanistan?
Yeah, what was that about?
Also quite clearly stated here in the article. Borshkovich has recently returned from a period of subversive activities in a war-torn region of Afghanistan.
Where even is it, anyway? This Afghanistan place.
I was wondering, are we even anywhere near? Because we're coming from Japan. Where are we right now?
You're going to...
The last port was Shanghai, right?
Yes. That's what he just
So
said.
where...
You're going down and around.
Right, but where are we right now?
You're probably...
In an ocean
around
somewhere.
India? Right?
I'm trying to make it make sense to be like, yes,
They
we just
might have not
returned
have-
from Afghanistan
But it
and
would
are on
go
this
through-
boat now.
It would go through there, though.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out where we are relatively.
I was
you
about
know?
to say, they also might not have thought about this geographically.
Also,
Oh, I'm sure-
he is dumb.
Yes, that's what I'm getting at, is that, like, he's just fucking making this... He's like, it's in the paper, so it must be true.
Here, take the paper for yourself. As a little memento of this great deduction.
Thanks.
Oh, thank you.
I've absorbed all that interests me within its pages. I see no rubbish bin nearby.
Ah, yes, the rubbish bin. Y'all are cute.
And you may find the article on the back page of interest as well.
On the back?
Cast your eye over it sometime. If
If the interest takes you, though you may need someone to interpret.
No, I'm good. I'm gonna... Oh, never mind.
It's all written in Russian. I couldn't hope to read it. But I suppose it wouldn't hurt just to glance at the article. Maybe there might be a picture or two.
Yeah. Give me that shit. I want to see. Oh.
Ooh, pretty lady, a ballet.
She's the murderer. She just looks like she's murdered someone.
That is perhaps true.
This is interesting.
Sorry.
It's the problem is it's like you're right.
She looks so smug.
She do.
But also, it's like this character hasn't been
Introduced
shown
at all.
to be on the ship yet.
Yeah.
But by the way, they're on the ship.
Oh hell yeah! Thanks for that. No, I would have known sooner or later.
This is like because it's the most Ace Attorney shit.
It is
do.
the most Ace
You look
Attorney
in the
thing
back
ever.
and you're like, oh.
Oh, this person.
That's a lot of detail to draw for a character I'm never gonna see, right?
Mhm.
Right? Yeah, that's what I thought, bitch.
Also, just look at that. Look at those dead eyes. She's murdered.
Have you found something relevant, Naruhodo-san?
Well, no, I mean, it looks like it might be interesting.
Because she's lovely. and
Because she has the
also
eyes of a
scary.
killer.
I can't read a single word, I'm afraid.
No, nor can I. But look at this picture. Perhaps it's about a beautiful young Russian princess. Do you think?
It's a ballet dancer.
She is very pretty, isn't she? I suppose you enjoy articles like this, do you?
I don't know. I can't make any sense of it.
That's not what she meant, but also it makes sense that you
I
wouldn't
suppose
think about
you
that.
would look at hot bitches as soon as there was hot bitches on the fucking paper.
I'm glad you've noticed the article.
You told me to look at it.
Allow me to give you a short summary of its contents.
Can you read Russian?
Oh, thank you. He pops up everywhere, this Mr. Sholmes.
I
I
love
sure
him.
as fuck do.
I really love him. He's just so dumb.
It's about the disappearance of a young lady last
Yeah,
night.
she did it. Also, she looks petite enough she could fit in that vent.
It's
That's
just
true.
like-
Case over, let's go home. The Kremlin did actually recruit ballerinas to be spies IRL. I think I've heard that before, but I did not know whether or not that was true. Hey, Heavenly.
Sure.
How's it going?
I don't know why, but she looks like Vivi to me.
Yeah, a little bit. I can see that. That's you.
Renowned prima ballerina of the Nova Scotia Ballet disappearance from Shanghai.
Novovich.
Novovich.
I'm actually a little impressed at the way that that SH just like came out of nowhere.
I'm a little drunk.
No, but it's the way that your brain just like auto completes things as you read them. Like my brain does it too, but I'm only saying it because like your brain is fascinating in how it does it sometimes.
During a
I love
performance
it.
in Shanghai, the famous dancer was reported missing. She is, of course, the talented young
Nikolina Pavlova.
Nikolina Pavlova.
Ah, nice.
Why are Russian names so hard to remember?
It would appear the woman is in costume when she was found to be missing from her dressing room. Wearing the diamond tiara you see pictured, which is worth some 20,000 rubles. Is that how you say it?
Yes.
Yeah, rubles.
It's rubles.
I wonder what the motivation for her disappearing could be.
Oh, how much is 20,000 rubles?
I have no idea. But, it's diamond, so I'm quite sure it must be an unbelievable sum of money.
Does anybody know that conversion rate?
In 190.
In 1902.
was about to say-
Susato-san's eyes are shining like diamonds themselves.
Well, I was about to say 20,000 rubles in modern day money is not. I don't think. is
think
a
that's a
ton.
lot because
Yeah.
I've done freelance work where they've put up the amount in rubles before, and it always seems like a lot,
I
and it's not.
follow
I follow a
I don't know how that was back in the early 1900s, though.
Russian, and they post their doujinshi for several thousand rubles, and it's usually like $20.
Yeah, it's something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, yen's the same way. The last time, I know it's not exactly this conversion rate anymore, but the last time that I paid attention to it, it was like 100 yen was like
for-
80 cents.
Yeah.
I think it's less now. I think 100 yen was like, or no, maybe it is
Well,
about
that's
the
what
same.
I was confused about because it says rubles, but I thought it was ruples.
I have heard it said that way too, and I do not know.
That's why I kind of paused because I was like, I don't think rubles make sense. I thought it was ruples, but it might just be my misunderstanding.
Oh, yeah, that's you.
It's Novovich.
Novovich.
The tiara is the property of Novovich Ballet. It would seem the director is beside herself with worry.
Yes, I'm not surprised.
The company is most anxious to recover both Miss Pavlova and the variable tiara. They've requested international assistance in all ports, with sailing to Great Britain.
Could this be another case of a Russian fleeing his or her country?
It does seem to be the Russian thing to do.
Always be Russian.
I'm not even going to dignify that with a response, Mr. Naruhodo.
Yeah, that's a little fucked up.
Yo, check this shit out.
Yeah, check this shit out. Look, it's me.
It's me.
It's me.
I'm afraid I can't read a word of Russian.
No, me neither. I have no idea what any of this says.
The pair of you floundering is a sorry sight. Allow me to offer you some assistance.
You think that I'm this Russian revolutionary, and yet you're like, oh, I see you can't.
Let me translate Russian for you.
Oh, I love him.
The article on the front page of this newspaper is concerned with the fearsome Russian revolutionary. It reads, revolutionary. Violin Borshkovik flees Russia via Shanghai.
Yes, you told us that before.
It reveals also that those who see the man's beard with their own eyes never live to tell a tale.
Oh my goodness, he is fearsome.
Well, presumably the newspaper photographer was alright, wasn't he?
Well, you don't know that.
Oh, damn. The solution is obvious, of course. If he despises his beard to that degree, he needs only to shave it off.
I don't think that's what they were getting at.
I'm not quite sure that's the problem, Mr. Sholmes.
Anyway, as we were, what were you just investigating? What were you doing on that desk, my brother?
Before we started talking, you were examining Kazuma's desk, weren't you?
Kazuma. Ah, yes, the victim.
Did you notice anything useful? Anything at all?
I love him.
Observe for a moment the desktop of the victim. We see that the victim was engaged in penning some text.
Yeah, but she wouldn't let me read it.
London Diary. Kazuma was keeping notes of the trip.
I hope he didn't write anything in here about me.
About all the gay sex we had.
Embarrassing.
But I don't think you should read his private writings. It could upset people.
Just eyes, Susato.
Tragic.
Also, can you read Japanese?
And something you ought to perhaps elucidate before the act of reading.
Yeah.
You mean you've read it already?
It is my business to know what other people do. Wait.
Do not.
It is my business to know what other people do not. Does that sentence make sense?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or am I drunk?
You're drunk.
He knows things that other people don't
It's
know.
his business to know things that other people don't know.
Oh, okay.
'Cause he's a detective.
Yes, I believe it. Yes, believe it or not, I know a smattering of Japanese.
A smattering. There was kanji on that.
Stop it!
Oh, I see. Well, you're about to know what Suza's takedown is.
She's not going to, because she respects him.
She's a fanboy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Suzata-san, aren't you gonna throw the detective with one of your trademark takedowns?
I'm sorry, Naruhodo-san. What on earth do you mean? I would never.
Life is so unfair.
Anyway, to return to the matter at hand, namely, this diary belonging to the victim. It would appear the final sentence is incomplete, as if the author was cut short. Tell me, what is the nature of the writing? Pray, be precise as to details.
Oh, but I thought you knew Japanese?
That's what I said, dude.
A smattering, dear boy, a smattering. Sayonara, bonsai, mikado, nado.
No.
I trust you're sustainably impressed.
No. You gotta pull it. Sayonara.
Sayonara.
Sayonara. With Choto Leto.
Oh, the Netflix Scott program is very good.
Oh, I haven't seen it yet.
Very good.
Did you watch the Japanese or the English?
I watched it in English.
So I've watched clips of the English because I was considering watching it because the comic I love, the movie I love. I have my issues with it, but I still love them. The voice acting for the English, I hated.
I liked it. I mean, they're very clearly not as good as actual voice actors.
Well, some actors have
That's what
a
I'm
knack
saying.
for it, but not
Michael
every
Cera
actor does.
should. Michael Cera is a
Michael
voice
Cera's
actor.
done voice acting before.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the
It's
problem
not
is
his
that
first rodeo.
Michael Cera's version of Scott Pilgrim works for the movie, but doesn't really work for comic Scott Pilgrim, which is generally more what the Netflix series is
yeah.
based off of.
Yeah, but movie Scott is more palatable than comic Scott.
Right, but Michael Cera doesn't quite work as comic Scott.
No. I haven't, to be fair, actually haven't. The clips I've watched.
I've watched it all in English.
I haven't seen any of it yet.
He does decently, but there's times where
Yeah,
he's
Scott
not.
wasn't the one I had problems with because I actually haven't heard any clips with him. But Ramona?
Yeah, Mary Elizabeth Winstead in voice acting, she doesn't really do voice acting.
Yeah, Ramona was
Chris
bad.
Evans fucking killed
You
it.
can do. That's the thing.
He's Lucas
See,
Lee.
this is another classic
No,
case
Lucas
of
wasn't
direction.
Lucas wasn't
not
the
being
one
strong.
I had a problem with. It was
Chris Evans fucking kills, and he does
who's-
such a good job.
Todd.
Brandon Root.
I hated Todd. Todd is terrible.
He's not a very good voice actor.
But it's like you can have no experience in voice acting as a film actor, and if you have a good director, Disney
That's
does it
true.
all the time. If you have
That's
a good
true.
director, they can pull good performances out
Yeah,
of you.
I mean, I think
Whereas if you have a bad director, it's all up to your own chops, you know?
Oh my god, Cicey, I completely agree. Ramona's ex-girlfriend I thought sounded
Yeah.
terrible. Ramona's ex-girlfriend?
she sounds I think she does a good job.
The clip I heard, I thought she sounded bad.
I think she does a good job. I think
Because I watched the makeout scene with her and Ken.
that scene is not done well.
Okay, maybe that's what it is
That
then.
scene isn't particularly done well. She does fine, and she does great in every other context.
Okay.
That scene is particularly just not done that well.
Wallace did fine.
Wallace, yeah, Kieran Culkin did great. I think Anna Kendrick is fine. She's barely in it.
I was gonna say I didn't hear Anna Kendrick much. But
I mean,
do know
Stacy's Scott's sister, Stacy Pilgrim, isn't really that much in Scott Pilgrim to begin with.
Yeah.
Right.
But she's hilarious.
Anna Kendrick's so funny.
Yeah.
Anna Kendrick's so funny, and Scott's sister as a character is funny.
Yeah, Stacy Pilgrim is great.
I remember she was like one of my favorite characters, both in the comic and the movie.
I love Scott Pilgrim, like genuinely.
Yeah, Julie
I love
Aubrey
Scott
Plaza as Julie Powers is great. I think Jason Schwartzman does fine. He's just great.
But it just all boils down to whether or not they naturally have a knack for doing voiceover or a history for doing voiceover.
Yeah,
and the people who don't,
there's people who you can tell.
we're left to sink.
Yeah.
And I hate that.
Yeah,
we need more good directors out there. Or you could hire voice actors. You could just do that instead.
Which, I mean, I was really happy with the fact that they kept the movie cast at first. Because I was like, oh, that's kind of cool.
No, I think
I didn't mind it in the case of Michael Cera because I'm so familiar with him doing other stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
But
I thought it was very cool how they all came back. Like, literally all of them, regardless of how big they were.
Yeah,
came back, which was very, very cool to see.
That's what
and I
thought was
I think
cool.
everyone did a pretty competent job. There's some people who did better than others and worse than others. But overall, I thought it was very good. It's very well structured. The story is very interesting.
I know certain parts of the story, because again, I've been watching a lot of clips. It's not like I've just been watching like one or two. I've been watching.
You gotta watch it
a
in
lot.
its entirety.
Oh no, for sure. And I think I will. I might watch it in Japanese first, just because the English has kind of rubbed me the wrong way. But I will say the new dynamic between certain characters is hilarious to me.
Yeah.
I haven't. I'll get around to it. Eventually.
you know
it's not on my
I know
priority.
exactly what you're talking about.
Exactly.
So,
but yeah, the new dynamic between certain characters is fucking hilarious.
It's very fun.
I did read this line.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
But this diary is littered with complicated-looking characters, of which I can read precisely none.
Oh my god, that laugh animation is great.
So what was all that showing off about before then?
I love him.
If you would be so kind as to show me, I would be happy to read it to you, Mr. Sholmes.
I'm much obliged, my dear madame.
He's so extra.
The final entry here in Kazuma-sama's diary consists of just 2 short sentences. The first reads, 1:23 a.m. I can hear a faint whistling sound.
A whistling sound?
These are very deep waters. Pray, go on.
The second sentence reads, 1:35 a.m. What looks like some sort of speckled band is dangling from the ventilator grill.
Oh no. Oh no. Remember when that sign said no pets? It's a snake.
Ooh.
A speckled band? What on earth does that mean?
I have no idea. I've never heard that expression before.
The ventilator grill, you say? The man was presumably referring to the lattice there on the wall, which connects to the adjoining cabin.
What'd I tell y'all?
Yes, the adjoining cabin.
I think after this one we'll probably have to call it.
Okay. Mr. Sholmes, tell us, please. What 2 facts were apparent to you when you came into the cabin this morning?
Ah, yes. But first, let us be precise. The 2 facts in questions were immediately apparent to me.
Yes, I understand. But what were they?
Allow me to elucidate. The 2 facts that I deduced from a mere momentary glance at the scene of the crime were as follows. Number 1, the cabin was locked from within, rendering escape from the culprit out of the question.
Unless there was a vent.
Number 2, the victim was Russian and killed following a dispute with an acquaintance.
Hold on, Mr. Sholmes. What made you think the victim was Russian?
I mean,
The Russian on the
I
floor.
understand why you thought that. Yeah, no, this guy's British, isn't it?
Yeah.
Observe the dying message left by the victim on the floor. I have a terrible British accent. Whatever the fuck this says, that is the Russian word for wardrobe.
Oh, yeah, so they definitely messed with those letters for sure. Yep.
Do you really think Kazuma-sama could have left a dying message in Russian?
In their final moments, many find their native tongue filling their head. This young man, Russian.
Wrong. Correct. Incorrect.
Kazuma was Russian, was he?
Renosuke, don't. He was your boyfriend. You know him.
What the fuck is that word?
It's not a real word.
Garderobe.
Yeah.
Wardrobe. Robe. Initially, I considered garderobe maybe the name of the killer. A certain Robert Guard, perhaps.
That's just stupid.
But in the interest of thoroughness, I decided it would be wrong not to look inside the wardrobe there at least.
Where you found Mr. Naruhodo sleeping soundly.
Quite so. I found you. The renowned Russian revolutionary killer.
It doesn't look anything like me!
Why is it that I'm Russian too?
I observed that you were wearing the same attire as the victim. In other words, you were acquainted. And if my memory serves, that outfit is the traditional dress of the Russian people.
What?
Sightsee.
Huh?
Shut up, Sightsee.
Our school uniforms are the traditional dress of the Russian people? I had no idea!
And I had no idea a detective could get something so wrong.
Wrong.
I took a photograph of the victim and the message, and that I might analyze it for possible hidden details.
Okay, well, that's useful. Thanks for that. Though I don't like looking at him dead.
Oh, he's so cute. This was taken immediately after the young man was discovered, before the body was removed.
Yes, Kazuma had already been taken away when I woke up.
He's so pretty.
This is the first time I've actually seen him like this.
No. No.
Are you alright, Mr. Naruhodo?
Oh, yes, thank you.
See, deep down, she doesn't believe you did it either. Yeah, he's dead. He is. I'm so sad.
Can I ask you something, Mr. Sholmes?
What, pray?
You mentioned Russia before as well, didn't you? You know, when you said I was a fearsome revolutionary fleeing from Russia and all that?
Ah, yes. the train of reasoning that led me to the truth.
Would you mind explaining that train of reasoning to me, do you think?
I don't know what that says.
Certainly, if it interests you.
How many times? I'm not Russian and I don't speak Russian.
So, I believe I've given you enough to consider for the time being, at least.
Do you have somewhere to go?
As it happens, the victim's writings in his diary have piqued my interest. The matter warrants further investigation. The matter warrants further investigation, I believe. And if I am still too long, the seasickness takes hold.
Aw, he gets seasick? That's adorable!
Oh, I suppose. You're thinking of investigating the cabin next door, which the ventilator connects to?
Great detectives are a curious breed. Our minds rebel at stagnation. We crave mental exhalation.
Exaltation.
I can't speak.
I didn't read it right either, don't worry. I read exhaustion and I was like, wait.
So yes, I intend to investigate.
It's okay, brother. You're drunk, it's okay.
I am very drunk. So yes, I intend to investigate. Hence the truth will become clear soon enough.
Do you think perhaps that we could go with you?
No, that would be somewhat complicated.
Why are you trying to shake us, huh? That's mega suspicious.
What? But why?
A simple glance at your wrists should reveal the answer.
Oh, these.
Oh, shit.
Ah, shit.
After all, you're the prime suspect in this matter, no?
There's no point trying to turn it into a question. You're the one who decided I was the culprit in the first place.
Whatever do you mean? I have no recollection of naming you as the culprit at any point.
Huh?
You must be joking. You just said it only a moment ago.
Dear me, you are clearly misguided. Would have no cause to say such a thing.
Huh?
Well, actually, Mr. Sholmes, I did hear you say that too.
You're quite sure? That's very strange.
Dude, I love this guy. He's so insane.
I wouldn't say that you have the face of a criminal, you know? No. Really?
Has he been dipping into the mercury? Yeah.
So what, were you looking at my knees before? Some great detective you are.
Well, anyway. That was then as this is now.
What do you mean?
What I mean, sir, is this. If you are the culprit, then you must play the part more convincingly. Roll over and accept your fate.
He really just said roll over and die.
Now he's just being plain rude.
Yeah, literally refuses to elaborate.
And off he goes, having just laughed in my face. His sense of humor is as twisted as his name.
Goodbye.
What's that, fucking David Lynch picture? Elaborate on that. No.
Naruhodo-san, what are you just standing there for?
Huh?
We must go and investigate the cabin next door as well.
But.
Aren't you forgetting something? What about these?
Hiya!
God damn it, man.
After Kazuma-sama spent his dying moments struggling to leave us a clue, you're willing to give it up? You're just gonna roll over and accept your fate?
He just... as if you gave me any choice. Oh, in the rolling over part.
Okay, can I say something real fast?
Yeah.
She has my trust now.
She's great.
I think we still have some investigation to finish off in here first, don't we?
I feel like I looked at everything, but I guess not.
Let's carry on examining what we can in this cabin while we wait for a chance to slip next door.
Good idea.
The situation doesn't look good for me, but there are still things I can do to help myself. And I owe it to Kazuma to do everything I can to find a way out of this, and bring the real culprit to justice.
There's that Russian guy again.
Susato?
Susato.
Susato Mikotoba.
Yeah. I like her now. I trust her. I think she's good.
Wait, I'm sure.
She's got my vote for being innocent.
She's great.
Because she fucking threw you down on the ground and was like, "Don't give up, you fucking dumbass."
Exactly.
Fucking dumbass idiot.
That's
ugly.
exactly the moment that I was like, "Yep, she's good."
Okay. So, yeah. Curly mentioned before, it was like, this is going to take another 6 weeks to finish. Probably, yeah.
You goddamn
We're
right.
going for a record here, okay? I take that seriously.
I'm talking as loudly as I can, and I probably won't be here for every stream, so sorry for my shitty voice acting.
It was great.
Don't ever apologize. It was great. And also, I refused to do an English accent, so you're braver than me.
My English accent is shitty as shit, and
Mine's probably
I'm also
worse.
drunk, so I can't read. I read really poorly.
This case is fine, Curly. Fucking relax. You fucking chill the
I'm
fuck
enjoying
out.
myself so far.
You fucking relax.
I am. I'm enjoying myself.
Yeah, not every case is a fucking banger. There are good cases, though.
I love don't try to give up finding the real killer, you murderer. That's good.
That's how I feel about One Piece arcs, by the way.
But yeah, I'm excited to be back. I hope that we'll continue to do this semi-regularly. I just was dead for a while, you know how it is. And I wasn't going to let Daniel come over and make him dead too.
No, it's not 10%. It's like 20... It's a little bit less than 20%.
Really? That's short. We barely scratched the surface.
This is not a super long case,
okay. I was like, 10% feels right.
No, it's not a super long case.
Okay. That's fair. Well, I mean, we're on a boat, so how are we going to do the whole...
I'm on a boat.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, anyways, this was fun.
It's a really short... You know, the rest of the game is going to take us fucking forever.
Yeah. Rely on that.
Yeah, this is the...
But I mean, you can always... I'll timestamp VODs, and you can always just watch the VODs and then use the timestamps to skip over us rambling about shit. But that's a staple. That happens in every single Ace Attorney stream, drunk or not, that we've ever done.
Correct.
Because we just, like, get off on tangents and stuff all the time. We cannot help it, and even if we could, I would still choose to keep doing it. These are chill times. Also, Jeremy's not here to keep me on track. This is just what happens when Jeremy's not here.
The problem is I would feel rude.
Feel rude?
There are times where I want to keep you on track, and I'm like, it'd be rude.
You could.
Fuck you. You're my best friend. I don't care. Do it.
But I enjoy the tangents.
Oh,
like,
well then you
I'm
don't
like,
really want to put me back
like,
on track.
I feel like there's something worth it in the tangents.
Oh, come on. The Scott Pilgrim rant was super short. It didn't last.
It was. I'd have to
Not
say,
long at all.
what was it? Us talking about languages was probably pretty
It took
long.
us fucking forever.
Yeah, the Scott Pilgrim rant was like...
We even came out the gate before you even got here talking about shit. I don't remember what now.
I don't remember either.
But like we started the case, the opening cutscene ended, and we were like, time to go on a rant.
Yeah. You're goddamn right. You looking for someone to raid?
Yeah, but nobody's on. Except for, like people who are always on, like the good Jared and game's so quick. Doing reruns and shit. Even Vinny's not on right now. Like, I don't... nobody's on. No, it is 3. After 3, so...
Yeah.
I guess it is kind of late for the crowd that I usually follow.
We just end.
Yeah, I'll just end for now. Maybe next time.
We'll try and...
Hey, Billy, which episode of Watasha Machine did you enjoy the most? I like the one where they talked about Scott Pilgrim for a long time.
I like the one where they talked about micro penises.
Oh my god, yeah, we did. Which Ace Attorney was that? Where we went on a micro penis tangent. I remember that. That's real. That's a thing. Anyway,
Anyway, good night.
good night. I'm going to work, and everybody else is probably going to bed.
Ooh, host Bob Ross. That's a good idea.
Nah, I'm just gonna end it. You guys can go watch Bob Ross, though. That's fine. Take care of yourselves. Take your meds, drink water, get a lot of sleep. You know, the whole thing. We love you.
Good night, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Have fun. Night.
Night.